Hello, I am back live again. Sorry about that. Slip of the tongue and whatever, and it's probably done, and the address is out there and lovely jubbly, but it was all out there anyway. So don't worry. Don't worry about it. It's the way it is. I haven't got a clue what I'm doing lately anyway. Fucking who cares? It's very weird you come near me, guys. Right, what was I doing? Let's get there. Guests, let me copy the link. Come back. If you're out there, come back. Right, so there. Comment. Guys, if anyone wants to come up, jump up. I've had to start it again. You know what happened when someone knocks on the door and I sort of, yeah, number 43. No, this is 40. The road 43 Spring Hills is over that way. I've done it again. Who cares? It's been up there a long time. Yeah, don't worry about it, detective. It's all that. I'm nutty as a fucking lunatic, me. Oh, I'm absolutely crazy. If anyone wants to come up, how do I? This is what I want to know. How do I pin things? All it's letting me do is star comment, put user in timeout, and block user. So how do you brand banners? Oh, mic or comment? I just press that. Yeah. So, guys, any guests would like to come up? Hello, John, mate. How you doing? John O'Connor, Leo, Ailey. I was just on and I just done a crazy thing. But there you go. It is what it is. There's enough videos to find out where I am anyway, so what the fuck does that matter? Need to go into YouTube chat on YouTube, not StreamYard. Ah, got it. You need to go into YouTube chat, not so. Oh, on your other phone. Sussed it. This is what I've done before. Yeah. I'll get it. Local, you are nothing but a fucking treasure. You've given me some pucker advice you have before. So come on, guys. I'm going to leave this to you guys. What's the topic? What should we do? Right, so I'll go in there and I'll pin that there. How do I fucking pin it then? Still not letting me do it. Pin message. It won't let me pin my own message. Ah, wait if I like it. Alright, paste. This is pin message. There you go. So it's pinned. So anyone wants to come up, you just jump up here. There we go, my darlings. My Agent X, how are you, sweetie? So you guys go over and please pin everybody's. You can pin anything you want, guys. Pin other people's stuff. I love all that stuff. Pin everything, all people's channels. Promote whoever you want. It's fine. I do not discriminate against any of that. I think that's what we all should do is promote anyone and not hold back from things like that. I believe, you know. Wait, dog, come here. Come to that. You've had a little blunt. Now come here. Yeah. So Yeah, come up, man. Start throwing out some stuff on the technology, JJ. Except to confuse old men. Oh my God, John has it. I mean, I just got a knock on the door for a delivery. I totally docked myself. But it ain't the first time. So, you know, and if anyone wanted to know where I am, it's easy to find where I am. All you got to do is go and look at my videos. I fucking filmed it and gone, yeah, you know, and it's still up. They're all still up. So it doesn't really mean much that. Where's me Amanda? Get up here and talk to me. Who else have I let me have a look? I can see who's me mods. I've got loads, and I've got enough. Totally agree that Mr. Blue never tolerate hatred. That's spot on. I don't want that. I don't want that in here. You know, I don't want that here. I know what people um, want to create drama and want to get numbers up and shit like that. That's not me. That's not who I am. Yeah, that's not who I am at all. I would rather, you know, have a nice peaceful little chat with you guys. Where's me deject here? Deject here. A nice peaceful chat with you guys than go through all this bollocks of drama all the time on a channel. I don't see what good that does anyone. But each to their own. People seem to like it, don't they? Have you seen some of the numbers people get on when it goes off? I mean, my God. What is it with people? What do they want? I want to see people ripping into people. Hello, Queen Ninja. Hello, sweetie. I hope you're all right. Yeah, it's just it's weird. Where's me John? Hold on. Hold on. All right, I've got enough. Where's me Amanda? Amanda, are you in there? Come on, oh, Bear, come up, mate. Come up on me live. Come on. Oh, I've got a guest. I've got me Amanda at the stream. Come up, me Bear.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yep, hold on, I've got to turn this one down. Yeah, I can hear you, sweetie.
Okay.
I've got you. Yeah, it doesn't matter what I've done in that last one. It's all. I don't even know why I ended it. I should have left it up. I mean, I've put myself out there a million times, haven't I? Hey guys, you can come and have a look if you want to come and visit me sometime. But if you come with hostile intentions, I'll throw you one of them. We'll both have one, and we'll sort it out because I'm like that. Oh, let's go there. I'm fucking mad. What was I going to do there? My head is so all over the shop. It is unbelievable. Who else we got? Who else we got? Let's have a look. Who else we got? Oh, the link ain't working. Okay, I've watched. Let me do this then, and I'll put it out again. Host. Why, it should work.
I can't see us on YouTube, JJ.
No, I can't either. Weird.
Make a comment. Make a comment in the. Didn't I just post the link?
I dejected.
I'm sure I just posted the link. Hold on, let me try again.
We're on StreamYard, JJ, but we're not on actual
YouTube. Weird.
Yeah, I've just posted the link, guys. Go on. If you, that's it there. So you can't make a comment in the
No, JJ. Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on.
See if you make comments. I've got to add you two guys. It's one of me people that look out for me. Just want. Oh, who else wants to be one?
It were our end, buddy.
There it is. I think I got one. I think I got me bear.
Yeah, what's going on, JJ,
Go
man? You
on,
good?
me fair mate. What's happening, son?
Yeah. Nice to see you live, mate.
Yeah, I just wanted to come on there and just let people know where I've been at lately and what's going on with me head there, you know. And
Yeah.
just be honest instead of I've been feeling false, you know.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to feel like that, and I've never actually admitted before where my mental health is at, and that I've been like really craving drugs and everything. My head's been all over the shop. So I just thought I'd come on here, confess it, clear my head, and it would help me prevent me from going down that road, you know, because when you confess your sins, God is faithful and just to purify and cleanse you from all unrighteousness. That's me Christian shit kicking in, and that's how I do my recovery, you know.
Yeah, man.
Let's get you there, let's do my better, do my better.
Works for you, JJ, yeah?
Yeah, what works for me?
That's what I say to Hammers, man. Like, it works for you, so it works.
Yeah, this is what I mean. It works for me. Forgiveness works for me. You're being all nice. Otherwise, I'm horrible. I'm black and white. No?
I'm only ever on the end of the phone, you know?
Yeah, I know. I've been holding
Like,
back
any
the
time, bro.
phone.
Like, no matter what time of day, I'm always on the end of the phone.
All right, son. Thank you.
I won't be telling everybody that there. I won't tell everybody.
33 good. I actually quite like this. I'm going to have to start making up a load more emails, aren't I?
What's that? So you got more time on stream now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you're not going to be the next SG, are you? Christ.
Yeah, John, I've done loads of that. I've done, this is about my sixth or seventh live today. I had two going at the same time because I couldn't do the StreamYards. Oh my God. And then someone just come to my door with a loads of shopping. But it was for 40, the same number as I was going to say it again there. But I've said it was not where I am, but round the corner. And I could have took it all. I nearly took it.
Oh, you didn't say where you were, AJ.
Yeah, I did. I doxed myself rotten. I doxed myself rotten. But I've done it loads of times on here, you know that.
To be honest, I think it's safe to say, yeah, that your property is probably the safest property. With all the things you have on your walls, mate, you've got no need to worry whatsoever.
I've still got all the things up where I'm filming my house. You know what I mean? Right outside my house.
JJ doesn't do things by loads, he does them by boatloads, and that's why he's had 6 lives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right,
No,
how do I delete the pinned message? How do I delete that pinned message then? How do I get up there?
Yeah, that one doesn't work, that link.
Yeah, because I've written
Oh,
it.
it
That's
wasn't
why
working.
it wouldn't let me pin it. How do I delete it then? Oh yeah, I'm on StreamYards. That's how. I'm a donut. Unpin message. Done. Right, and then what one do I pin? Let's pin someone else's. That's it. Agent panel link. Actually, it's not letting me pin it, man. Fuck's sake. Right, let's have a look.
So people.
That's it. Pin message. Right, it's pinned up there now. That one should work. That's my one, isn't it? Go on.
JJ, do you know where you're going off, mate? People will be coming onto this stream and ending up on somebody else's.
I know. This is what I'm about. I'm about confusion. My mind has been so messed up the last 3 weeks. It's unbelievable. Oh my God. It's really funny because my mental health nurse phoned up today and she's got to do an ECG on me. She said, make sure you don't put on the moisturiser. She said to me, so I'm laughing. It ain't what you think, guys. Because last time she came, they had to do these ECGs. Because, I've got a dodgy ticker on. And when I'd moisturise myself all over, and these things wouldn't stick, and it was giving false readings, and we was doing it for about an hour. And I said, "Oh, Jesus, you know what? I've moisturised myself today." And so we couldn't get the right reading, so they're coming tomorrow. Yes, Agent X, I'm giving out bloody links to different dimensions in my head. Shows you where my head's at, isn't it? Where's my sparks, man? Where's my sparks? Ooh. Get back up here, Sparky. I was just having a good chat with him, and I had to delete the fucking. I know. I wish I'd have took that food now. At least I would have got the food out of it.
No, because then you'd have felt guilty and it'd have been even worse.
Yeah, I couldn't do that. I'm taking things like that. Little kids, they've got little kids or something like around, they're waiting for their munch, and some other bloody kids took it all. I couldn't do that. That's not one little bit of me.
It's all good.
What is that? What have I done there?
Yeah, I was well surprised. When I was looking through videos and your lives popped up, mate. Your lives popped up.
Yeah, I'm going to start doing it now and again now. I just get these watch hours up, innit? And then I'll get all the criterias and shit then.
I rejected everybody in the chat. Good evening.
Yeah, those having effective watch.
Thanks for putting link up Agent X.
Hey, listen. When I bloody flew my drone for the first time, I thought I brought down an helicopter. That's how bad I am at UK transparency, if you remember rightly.
Hey,
Yeah.
do you know when we test flew the Pro 3 Mini?
Go on.
There was an helicopter as well. Right, and I was
Oh, yeah.
an helicopter, and I'm just like, JJ.
Yeah. I've never ever seen, right, listen, in my life, an helicopter land anywhere in all my life. Never gone up in one, or I've been up in one before, but I've never seen it anywhere in London. The day I put my drone up, I'm bringing it down, right, I nearly chopped my fingers off, and all of a sudden I've looked up and I've got my controls, and there's an helicopter landing in the same field. And I'm running up saying, sorry, I don't know where I've done this, because I thought my controls had messed up with their controls, and I thought I would, Bluetooth them, and I was bringing an helicopter down. What happened was, that's the truth. What really happened is there was an heart attack in the fields near me. It's just a coincidence. I'm running over there, I'm saying, mate, sorry, I should have filmed that bit, I should have.
Yeah, I think it's funny that you think that a helicopter had Bluetooth.
Oh, it's your fault. I don't know this shit. I thought, fuck me, I Bluetoothed them. I thought I Bluetoothed the fuckers and I brought him down the helicopter. Yeah. The funny thing is, every time I moved the control, the helicopter moved.
We haven't tried it yet, JJ, but I've seen the video with Pro 3, and a guy grabs hold at blades and he don't cut him, they just stop. So
don't tell him that, if he buy all them,
I'm just wondering whether or not that they've got some sort of feature protection in them that stops them cutting your hand. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get a glove on and I'm going to see if it'll stop it.
I might have to film this then. I'm going to have to film Chris getting matched up, aren't I?
Yeah, it's fucking great, isn't it? Yeah, please, guys, be pushing out. How many we've got in here? 38 in here. Well, that's still enough. If you ain't subscribed to people, guys, do it, please. Have you made a comment yet, Amanda?
Sorry?
Have you made a comment in the chat yet?
I don't think so. I don't know why. Am I supposed
to? Oh, go on. Are you modded up already?
Yeah.
I've no idea.
Yeah, we are.
Oh, yeah, we have.
Oh, you already modded up, don't matter, because I thought I didn't know whether you was modded up or not. Oh, Mr. Beautiful Blue.
Ayla Johnson. Isla's a good kid. She does secret Blackburns.
Yeah,
Go on, society, what's happening? Yeah, I've decided to do a little, Jamie, come up, man. Come up. We'll have to talk to you. Yeah, Tommy, not too bad, mate. I hope you're all right. Oh, it's doing me on the spot. It's doing me spot.
Come on, Sparks, come back.
You'd be made for this shit, JJ, mate.
Yeah, I'm not fucking good at it.
It's only like when you start getting your bearings around, like bringing people on, links, things like. But once you've got that mastered, mate, everything else.
I sort of get tongue tied sometimes. I don't know what to bloody say. It's like,
You got the patter, bro. You know you have.
Yeah, I've got a pack. I mean, I can sell an ice cube to a bloody Eskimo, but when it's on here, it's a bit different. I mean, I will get used to it. I will get used to it. I will.
Yeah.
Well, I've got more than enough bloody mods, and I really need. I ain't horrible. I just want to make everyone a mod. See, I'm so codependent. I've got to stop that. Innit? I've got enough now, haven't I? But if you want to be one, just ask me, and I'll make you one anyway. So fuck that.
Ayla in chat is Secret Blackburn's mod as well. She's a good person, JJ.
I think she does spark.
Ayla's lovely. Ayla's lovely.
Ayla I first met in Secret Blackburn, so I do believe it.
Yeah, I think I've
So
got
anyway.
enough.
I think so.
I mean, I've got tons now, haven't I? So that's enough, isn't it?
You're giving out the old toolbox soon.
Yeah, I've run out of shit in my toolbox. Well, no, I've got 60 swords in my house, so I don't think I'll ever run out of them, and so many knives. Oh, you wait until you see my dagger coming. You're going to love it, Bears. You're going to love it, mate.
Oh, I've been looking at. Do you know what? I was watching one the other day actually on eBay and that, and I was like, tempted. It's your fault. You got me into weapons, JJ. I'm joking. But
Yeah, they're nice, aren't they?
what one you got? You got a new one?
Oh, yeah, I've got one model from the Ottoman Empire, a dagger that's coming. I've got these 2 vintage swords coming that my brother's got me, but they're just vintage. I've already got a few of them. They're not like anything special, but the dagger is, I can't wait for this dagger. It's an Ottoman Empire dagger, you know, it's the business. It's the business. Oh, it's the weird up there, you know. Fuck me, so I just make everyone mods. Fuck it, because I'm starting to feel horrible not making everyone. All done, is that right?
I tell you what though, JJ, we were going to film police for the night. We had a bit
Okay.
of a situation, you know, we had a right, I had taser pointed at me.
Really? You
Yeah.
definitely should have done that.
No, what happened was my daughter had a boyfriend's a bit psycho, and like yourself, mate, he's got a lot of weapons, and he was throwing them about and running around the street with them, and he could hear a black eye, and I flipped out, and we went down there, and believe it or not, I got there before police, but I walked into the wrong flat. And I realised when the people in the flat weren't of, you know, the same, let's say, origin of where I'm meant to be going, I came out and police were already there, that had been reported. So I lost it when one of her friends said he'd give her a black eye 3 weeks ago, and I went for a flat door and she got a taser on me and said, "Do you want to go down and off?" So Amanda kindly grabbed hold on me and pulled me down, or pulled me back.
Wow. You should have filmed that, man. That would have been great footage.
Oh, mate, listen, you just said I went into proper mode because once they'd arrested that dickhead, right, they came to speak to us. And obviously they got body cams on. I went, "Excuse me, but your body cam's live."
Yeah.
I was straight into that shit, man. She went, "No, it's off now, it's off." Well, I'm just checking, just, you know, so you make me aware whether it's live or not.
Well, I said to Copper, I said, at the end of the day, it's my daughter. What do you want me to do? You know what I mean?
Right, I'm going to give this one try, make everyone a mod, and then if it goes pear-shaped, I'll take it all off and just have 2 or 3, because I'm too codependent at the moment to give a shit. There you go. Yeah, that would have been great, though. I mean, I find it hard doing the play. I don't know how these guys do it. I take my hat off to them, because even the other day, I couldn't even bring myself to film the police at the where the pond was, where the torso was found, and that the bloke I know, you know, I just pulled it away and said, "What's happening?" I found it quite hard. It's really hard. It's not easy.
Well, to be honest with you, I went in the right frame of mind to do filming anyway. To be honest,
Filming me is hard. I don't know why. I can sit there and argue with them, and if they try and get them and have a tear up with them, because I've got loads of sorts of police on my record. You know what I'm saying? I'm quite easy at doing that. But when it actually comes to actually pointing a camera at someone, I just find it weird without them saying that, giving you permission. So I've done it a few times, I admit, but I do find it hard.
Yeah.
So when these guys go out and they do their shit, please believe me, right? And if you're supporting them and you like their content, help them all day long, because it's not easy, and they're giving you a lot of their strengths, their emotions, and everything. It's not easy at all. That's what I
Listen,
strongly suggest.
auditors now, auditors that go out and audit, yeah, I'm sub to them.
Oh,
And, you know, I mean, the ones that are just sat there with drama, I don't want to go on. I
yeah,
can't mentally deal with it, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
I feel you.
you know, you'll have seen we've not been about for a couple of weeks on anywhere, because there's that much bullshit floating around and narratives that's flying everywhere. It's just wasted time.
But we're part of that. It came here for that.
We didn't come
end of
here
the
for
day.
that at the end of the day. We came in here.
I'm an open book.
Yeah.
You know.
Anybody can check our backgrounds. It's all out there, mate.
There ain't no.
There ain't no.
Not worth reporting on anyway. Take care, local. Have a good day.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
Rise, please. You were a bit squishy yesterday.
Yeah,
I've got a
make them
fucking naughty record, me. My record's mad, as you know. I've got loads of shit. Nothing like sexual or anything like that, or in like women. But I've got a lot of other stuff, you know, like assaults on police and robberies and God knows what.
Yeah, but on the same token, JJ, you know, you can move past that and learn from that at the end of the day and have some remorse
The thing
for
is,
what you've done and move forward.
It's the people that doesn't have any remorse and doesn't move forward from it and doesn't learn by the lessons. They're the ones that are going to continue.
Oh
You know,
God,
this is the thing.
remove the remorse. I feel remorse when I do something on here, let alone fucking the things I've done in my past. I remember when I come out of being a sociopath and a psychopath, you know, because I've got this schizophrenia and all that. And I remember being in the rehab and just remembering all this shit, even like nicking a radio out of a person's car or robbing a person's car, you know. I mean, it's disgraceful. It's just, I remember crying like a fucking baby, you know, for a long time.
JJ, listen, mate, you've done your time, you served it, and at the end of the day, you've realised that what you did was wrong and you moved on from it. So you're doing the right thing, mate.
Yeah, yeah.
And the thing is, you know, you need to take some time for you. You know, step back. Take some time for you. Stop trying to save everybody else.
Yeah.
Sometimes some people can't be saved. It's got to come from within. And I get you. I get where, you know, what you're trying to do, and I understand all of that. I've tried it myself. And I can see it's not working, and the more you go on about it, the worse it gets. But also, you know, you get yourself into a thing about, oh, I should be doing this, and maybe should be doing that, or trying to help them do this. Look, they've got to sort of look from within rather than facing blame. Not everybody else, or specifically, but blaming certain things for certain things.
Yeah.
You know, they've got to accept some responsibility.
You've got Tyson to think about, mate, and at the end of the day,
you've got your own things going on. You know, you've had your own family issues.
Yeah.
Very recently, you know, and I know you've struggled with that, and you know, we spoke about that.
I think really, when I first came on here, I looked at it as a purpose. You know, because I was forcefully retired because of mental health and physical ailments, and I've always either volunteered or worked in the recovery services or caring, because I'm a qualified carer, so I've always worked in that. So when I've sort of like sussed out about this, and I thought maybe I can help people, and you know, it was just like a purpose for me.
I get you 100%. You don't say.
I mean, when you're retired and you ain't got a sort of purpose, I mean, all right, I look after my dog, I see my grandkids, I make sure my kids are fine, or I've got what they need. If they're a bit skint, I send them some dollars or whatever. But actually having a purpose, and showing.
We've helped shitloads of people out on here, and a lot of them you'll never know what they've been helped. At the end of the day, it's not something we'll go around telling everybody because
I'm not
we're
interested
not
in that. I
interested
didn't
in
come
that.
here to go, oh, I've done this and I've done that. It's not even about that end of the day, you know.
But on
Yeah.
the same token,
Sometimes you all need a bit of help sometimes, whether that's talking to, you know, I don't know, a little bit of money here and there, whatever, a lift, a ride, you know, whatever. You know what I mean?
everybody on here, everybody on YouTube, everybody all over the world is only a few figures off of being completely down and out.
You know,
Oh,
and at the end of the day,
ain't
no
that the
better than
truth?
anybody else. You know what I mean?
Ain't that the
You know,
truth?
nobody's better than anybody else. You know, because I don't know, fucking Sky TV's got 300 million thousand subs. You know, and you've got 10. You know, we're all still human beings.
It don't
Yeah.
matter.
You know, we've all still got a heart and whatever else. You know what I mean? Somewhere
Exactly.
in there.
Exactly.
You know, we tick the same. You know, and I don't know.
It's
I
just
don't want to be down
differences.
for all this bullshit, to be fair, and I'm sick of seeing it, hearing it, and all the rest of it. Wherever you go, it's all the same shit, and I'm not down for that. I'm sorry.
They've even gone to the point now when you look through YouTube, especially Communicate, are coming out with absolute bullshit and throwing that narrative. Do you know, I've never seen no like it in my life. And people do stick to the bullshit. It's unreal.
Yeah. Yeah.
At the
So-
end of the day, you know, I think probably you found this as a bit of release, you know, and a bit of company, and maybe just stick to some things, you know, that are less intense, so to speak, you know. Some of the channels less intense, or maybe just stay in the chat and just watch, or just listen, I don't know. Or maybe, I know you're not one for picking your phone up or whatever, all you've got to do, right, is just send a text to someone saying you're free, fancy a chat. That's it.
You know our phone's on JJ 24/7.
Yeah, I know that.
No, no,
I know that.
same.
I've always been weird with phones, like I'm phoning people because I don't like to disturb people. Yeah, I've always been weird like that. But yeah, I've got to get over that. It's another issue. It's an issue of mine, isn't it? That, not yours. But yeah, I think you're right.
What I'm saying is here is that if somebody else had got a problem, I'm sure they would ring you.
A problem shared is a problem halved. Is that right?
Exactly.
Yeah, true. That's true, Toby.
And we're not being told by anybody on here who we can and can't talk to or listen to. The only reason that we're staying away from it is because at the end of the day it gets too much after a bit. And we've got a family. I've got 3 kids to deal with. You know what I mean? And when all said and done, we've got a channel that we're
Well, we're
putting
not
up.
kids really, they're adults, but you know,
they are still
sometimes,
kids to us.
you
They're
know,
always kids. You know what I mean? They're always your kids. You know? And, you know, they've got things going off, so you have to deal with them. And I had to laugh at Mark Kelly the other night, just after all that had went off, we were sat listening in Mark Kelly. And he put, just put Amanda's Adventures link in chat, please. She's another good YouTuber, right? So Amanda types in there, thank you. And this was at 3 o'clock in the morning, I think. Or 2 o'clock in the
I don't know
morning.
what time it was.
Yeah.
But I like Mark Kelly. I do like Mark Kelly. I can't lie.
Yeah, he's the business, Mark. We actually know, we've got a lot of people in common who we both know, you know, so I love him.
Oh, yeah,
yeah. He knows a family that I worked in a rib with one of his mates, and he was actually, what's that word called? We worked together. He was a key worker and I was a key worker, one of his really close family friends from where he's from. And I mentioned to Mark the other day, he says, oh, well, John, I didn't actually, he was my brother's mate, you know what I mean? Top geezer and all that. So I got some really good stuff from him. He was a naughty lad in his time, though, but fucking he changed his ways as well. So he's a good lad.
Hey, Nutty, all right, buddy?
So, yeah.
Where's we now?
So don't be afraid, JJ, and I suppose that goes for anybody, really. You know, you need to talk, you need to reach out to somebody, maybe.
Yeah, I think I should have done that a few weeks ago because I don't even want to say this, I've been a little bit close to actually, you know what I'm saying? It's only me kids and me dog. I've been really close, sitting there like crying my eyes out, thinking I can't do this no more. It's really hard. I don't want to be sorry for an act like and get pity. I've never done this before ever. I'm doing it now. I've got to do it because I think I've reached another stage in my recovery that if I don't start being totally honest with where I'm at, with anyone I can tell, and to stop me from doing what I'm doing, because I am an impulse doer. You know, I make these instant decisions and I just go for it, boom. And I don't want that to be.
JJ, if you ever feel like that again, mate, you ring us straight away and we'll be on his way down there. It might be 4 hours before we get there, but we'll be there. Don't ever think about it, just ring.
Yeah, I will do that. I will. I will. I promise. I will. I will. I'm going to get over it. I'm going to tell my bloody nurse tomorrow. What am I going to tell her? You know.
Exactly how it is, JJ. Straight down the line, like you would anybody else.
I got to be honest. I haven't been real. I haven't really been real with even her, because I've been actually being strong for everyone else. I've been forgetting about myself. Even when my key workers have been coming, I've been saying everything's sweet, lovely, jubbly, yeah. They've been going, and I've been sitting here contemplating crap. You know, I can't be doing that.
I think you need to tell her it's just hit you like a ton of bricks, a few weeks ago, and you've been trying to be strong for everybody, and you've forgot about yourself, and now you're coming back down again. This is happening, and I've been in a bit of denial because at the end of the day, I think we're all guilty of that at some points in his life.
Exactly.
Whether that's way back when or whatever, you know what I mean?
I had a massive breakdown in 2010, JJ, and it ain't pleasant at all. And you need people around you that understand you, because if you haven't got that, it can be very dangerous.
Yeah. Actually, you saying I think that was round about when my mum died, 2010 or 11, something like that. It's when I had a breakdown. I remember just not even, walk sleeping, and I ended up at, Lidl's, standing in Lidl's, throwing coffee jars. It's a scary guard. I ended up, they committed me for that one. Oh, it's like you come out of a dream, and all of a sudden you're standing there, you've got no shoes on, it's freezing cold, like and you're throwing coffee jars at a security guard. They took me straight into the nut house around here. It's mad, isn't it? I'm not even a fruitcake, mate, trust me.
You know that little dog you've got there, mate, right? That is the life and soul of your life, and I'll tell you something. You've only got to look at him, and that should bring you a quarter way back. That dog's amazing.
Yeah, he's my boy, mate. He's my little boy. He's your son. He knows when I'm on one, because he's always there like that. But,
yeah, dogs do, JJ. Ours. You're upset outside a rope like that, the dog will come and put his paw on your shoulder.
Yeah. If I'm laying there and my sugar levels are low or they're high, he just jumps on my chest and starts moving his like little paws about, like squeezing me. And then I thought, right, fuck me, I've got to have some insulin. He knows every time. He even knows when I'm low, my sugar levels are high and low. I don't know how he does, but they do.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. No, you haven't took your meds today either at 1 o'clock, have you?
I haven't took any meds today, but I will do in a minute, because I'm going to go. We'll stay on for a little bit long, have a chat, and I'm going to order and make food. I think I make some for.
Does that mean you haven't took your morning meds either?
I've had no meds at all today. Nothing.
Well,
But I will do them all at once in a minute. I'll just take the whole lot in one go. That's what I do. I just do. Take them all. I'll take the morning ones, the afternoon ones, and I'll just have a couple of injections of insulin, and I'll be Superman.
Fuck you know.
JJ.
I don't know what you text for, but
I was about to say, that's a bit naughty, isn't it, JJ? Come on, man.
Yeah, it is naughty. I've just got my head's been away, but it's
Yeah,
got
a little bit.
Listen, if you're insulin, right, but Viagra, you wouldn't get through the door with all that, mate.
You say Viagra.
You wouldn't get through the door, you'd be like a tripod, mate.
You only get on this channel if you got a big solid dick. I love a bit of ravioli as well, Mr. Nutter. I love a bit of that. I think I've got some ready cooked meals in my fridge that my daughter made for me, so I'll just defrost some of that.
Are you still on with that, Bear? The scientist?
Look at mate.
The Scientology thing, I think that was great.
What, those Scientology ones?
I loved it. I loved that bit. I really did. I thought that was fantastic.
Yeah, it's good, man.
And guys, listen, throw out as many links as you can. Don't care who it is, what it's about. If I love them or hate them, throw them out there. Let's get people linked up for your eyeballs and get them some subs.
Get Nutters in there and Mark Kelly's and...
yeah, get them all in, man. We've got 50 odd people in there, haven't we? So yeah, that's still enough. If somebody ain't sub to some people, just throw it out. Throw out loads of links. You're all modded up. Throw your links in there.
I did notice that Bear's hit 20,000 subs.
20,000, yeah, go on, Bear. I just forgot about that. I did see it because I looked for a live and I said someone said you had 20,000. Congratulations, Bear. You've worked hard for that, mate. Be very proud, okay, young man.
Yeah, congratulations, mate.
Yeah, cheers, mate. Yeah.
Be very proud.
Cheers.
You've done extremely well. Yeah. Mr. Beautiful Blues. I love my Mr. Beautiful Blues. We talk quite often, you know, me and Blues.
Thanks to DJ, if you put DJs out there, somebody as well, we've got back up to where we were before the channel disappeared. So
You're going to smash it.
And season 2's coming soon. So
yeah, you're going to smash it. I'll say it and I'll say it again. I've looked on many other channels with the history things and all that. And you guys do
know
it the
exactly
best.
what you're going to say. It definitely is, isn't it?
They're the best. They are the best. 100%. There is no one out there that does the documentaries that you're. I'm not even going to say the vids. They're not even vids. They're mini documentaries with history.
Loads
and
of
you've
knowledge.
just got the voice
in
for it, Amanda. You really have a voice for bloody doing it. And she got the voice for it. She does it brilliant.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean my posh voice rather than my just normal one?
Well, whatever it is, just keep doing it because they're choreographed absolutely brilliantly. The footage is fantastic. The music that you coincide with it, it's all just spot on. It's like perfect, and they are really done good.
Yeah, well, the thing is, right, the videos and everything's going to be better this year because we had trouble last year. We bought the GTI gimbal, which we didn't have much luck with, to be honest with you. It was very shaky. We'd all put stabilisation and everything on it. Some of the videos were shaky. But we've got
you want to see some of the cameras I've got? But fuck me, for next year when I want to get a submarine as well. Some of the new cameras I've gone and bought. What's that one? Is that it? I thought I knew.
I've got the.
This is the one we've just got.
The DJI Pocket 2. I've also got a GoPro Hero 10.
Yeah, I've got the where is it? I'll stop with that. I've got the DJI, like you said, with that little thing, and I thought, I swear to God, I paid more for accessories for this than I have for this bloody thing as well. But I also got this thing.
Yeah.
It wasn't the proper GoPro, but it's one that goes underwater because I couldn't find the GoPro one that went underwater. But I found another one, and it was only £80 odd. But then I paid for all the accessories, like you know what I'm like. But this little thing, can you see that? That goes 10 meters underwater. That without a case, that goes underwater, 10 meters underwater. Well, very little.
Yeah.
It's got like Wi-Fi on it, so you can put it straight. I've got to figure out how you do the Wi-Fi though. That's all. It's a good one. It is a good one. I mean, I know it weren't as dear as the proper GoPros were, a few £100, but this was nearly a $1. It's still a good one, you know. So that'll do because I want it to go underwater. And it came with all them accessories. But anyway, I can't believe it came with all them accessories anyway, and I went and bought a load of others.
Oh, they do an underwater drone now with a 4K camera on it, you know.
Yeah.
Tell him that. God's sake, man, he'll want one.
What? What did you say?
No, we didn't say anything, JJ. It's fine.
Underwater drone. That's what I wanted. Get a submarine.
With a 4K camera on it, yeah.
Fuck, man.
Don't tell him I told you not to. If he wants him one day.
Yeah.
Right, it's like a submarine.
Yeah, they're not cheap though, mate. I've got to be honest. They're not cheap. You're talking good part of 600 quid.
I'm 600 quid. Is that all they are?
Yeah.
Well, I've been looking at the submarines, and they're like 3.5, 4 grand. Some of them 12 grand, and I wouldn't be able to get one of them. But 600 quid. That's doable.
Yeah.
I'll have a look into that. I'm going to wait a while until the summer in case I can do what I want to do with this shit first. Right, because I've got the drone, and that goes up, and I can do, and these things, I've got all the sticks and everything that I can just put the sticks in the water because I want to do crayfish and fish in the ponds and all that sort of stuff. You know what I mean? Underwater exploration. So I'm looking at doing that kind of stuff. But a drone that flies underwater, though, that'd be the bollocks, wouldn't it? I could just sort of fly about with a fish, swim with the fishes, man.
Oh yeah, it'd be good. Yeah, especially if you're magnet fishing out like that. Can you imagine going down and looking at what you're actually attached to or what's down there?
I'm sold already. I'm buying one. Send that link, brother. I'm sold already.
Could put a drone in with fish tank. Yeah, exactly. Fly from one side of the fish tank to the other. Not there.
Oh, you have to be careful.
Look what I just done. So all you do is touch it.
Hey, Anne-Marie.
Where's our Anne-Marie? She is? Yeah, I touch it and it comes up. Was I doing that before?
Yeah, you just touch them on thing.
Okay. I'm bloody learning, you know.
It's all about learning, mate.
Of course it is. Of course it is. Of course it is. Fuck me, man. We've got to have an argument, haven't we? Get a few more people in. Now, Bear, what are you fucking doing? You ain't been on here. Amanda, why didn't I phone you?
Yeah, sorry. Come on, Anne-Marie, get up here. I'm calling you out. Come on.
Fucking bastard, I do you? I know we're taking a piece there. Listen, each their own, man. If that pulls in the numbers, though, come on. It does work, doesn't it?
Come on, Anne-Marie. Too many emojis in this chat. Get on here. Let's have it out. Come on.
Too many emojis. Yeah. That's a good example, that is.
I don't know why though, but it does just come to you, doesn't it? Like, people just start on you for fuck all reason. I have seen it. I've been in your chats and people just come in and drive you nuts. It's just like, what?
Well, I did say yesterday, I am fucking going on no lives no more, man. I genuinely am. I'm going to fucking, said it before, but like, fuck it, man. Like, yeah. I'm not even going to go into it because it's a good life, but I'm done with lives, mate. That's why I was quite pleasantly surprised when I see you live. I was like, oh, JJ, I'm going to have to go back on what I said yesterday now and jump on live. But I promise you, everyone yours, I wouldn't probably be on one, so.
Listen, mate. Listen, I'm going to tell the chat, you're all fucking mods. Anyone comes in here and attacks anyone, I want them gone. Alright, I will instantly take your bloody blue thing away. Anyone, no one attacks no one anyhow. You leave my people alone.
Yeah, anywhere that I do have a spanner as well, across, I'll get rid of them all, man. I don't want to spanner them.
That's why I asked
no channel earlier.
You know why I've done all that? My mental health puts in. That's why I put that thing up. Take the spanners away. If I feel better next week, you can give me your spanners back. But at the moment, on any channels, take them away from me because otherwise, I don't want to be involved in this spanner war that I can feel coming on. So just take them away because I'm so mentally ill at the moment. That's why I said that there. And I'm really glad you was the first one to read my shit and then tell me and said, all right, no one actually read it. But thank you for that. I appreciated it and all.
if we're
I always respect someone's wishes, mate. At the end of the day.
Yeah, that was mainly. I mean, I said other things, but it was, to be honest, I didn't tell you the truth. Why? It was for my mental health. Because I don't want to be suspected of anything or sabotaging anyone. That was the real reason, not the other reasons I told you. And that's what I've done.
That's exactly why I'm stepping away. That's, do you know, JJ? Don't worry anyway, because that's exactly one of the reasons why I'm stepping away from the live community. So
Yeah.
that no one will get hurt anymore. Nah, no, there'll be no need. Once I remove myself, there'll be no need for everyone to keep going at each other, keep arguing, fucking telling people that they're super mods and that they're fucking Bear Protection Society. No need. You can drop all of that. I won't come on live streams anymore. If I do a live, it will be on my own stream, on my own channel. Other than that, I will not be on any streams anymore. I watch people shit and still, and support, of course I will. But the live community,
I
and I'm not going to do it anymore.
I actually understand, man.
You can go onto a channel, right, and you can go on with best intentions in the world. You can sit in chat and talk lovely to people in chat and lovely to people in panel, yeah? But all of a sudden, you're guilty by association of doing something that's complete bullshit, and everybody runs with narrative. It's wicked.
Yeah. No, because I was getting that way, and I didn't want to. I didn't want to be involved in any stuff and all that. And listen, the only association you want to worry about is if you're meeting people in real life. You know, it's on here. We're on a fucking. Everyone can come on and chat on here. It ain't like you're meeting people in real life, getting up to skullduggery, doing this, that, and the other. That's guilty by association. We're all on a fucking live chat having a chat. You're not actually guilty of that. Now, we can't come on here and speak to each other civilly, have a chat, maybe even have an argument. Like, you fucking shut up, I don't agree with that, you dickhead, and all this, and then be friends again 2 minutes later. You know what I mean? Jesus, man.
People, you get two or three people that say that on YouTube, right? And if you go on their channel, yeah, that person or one of them persons is paranoid, and then you go on another channel, and then that person becomes paranoid, and before you know it, you're enemy number one. It's unreal. And at the end of the day, this is what you would get in the playground.
Fucking nut. Where's that Hammers? Just up here, Hammers. Where's me Hammers?
Big up Hammers. Hammers is spot on.
I love that.
There's Hammers in the chat. Hammers. He'll jump up, won't he?
Come up, Hammers. Come have a chat, mate. Let me just make him.
I've seen him and listened to Hammers. He talks a lot of sense.
Good lad, mate. There you go. Get up here, man. Banners, I called him. Get up here, Banners, I've said. It's pinned. The post is linked, thing's pinned, I think. Do you know why I couldn't make a comment earlier? And I thought, I can't make a comment. I was kept pressing the icon that says, you have to touch it where it says post comment. Jesus Christ.
At the end of the day, what we did, JJ, you don't turn it in here. We took your advice, yeah. We said that we're going to let everybody back in who we didn't like or we fell out with or whatever. But there's not many, believe me. And we'll just let it go with that. And that's what we've done. If they don't like us, then block us. Don't speak to us. I don't care. But everybody at the moment has got a free card with us.
Exactly. I mean, I believe in making amends, and just moving past us. But the thing is, you can't be doing it all again. You just got
to. No. Exactly. Once bitten, twice shy. Third time, never.
You know what I'm saying? You can go on, but it can't go on forever, can it?
No.
Exactly. It won't for much longer, you'll see.
I just want to be neutral. I just want to be neutral with everybody. But it seems, well, especially last year and the end of last year, you can't be neutral. People didn't want to let you be neutral. But that's why we pulled away from them people.
I pulled away from lots of things. To be fair, lots of channels, lots of things these last few weeks or more. I don't know.
I've been paranoid the last couple of weeks. I think it goes at least a month. I've been paranoid as fuck on here, not knowing what's been going on.
This is my my logic from now, yeah, and it doesn't matter who it is. If there is no evidence, they're not guilty. So people can say what they want about anybody.
I mean,
Yeah.
look,
Unless I see any evidence of that person either, having to go about us or anything else, they're not guilty.
Exactly.
Because there's that much bullshit floating around and crap narratives. Nobody knows what to believe, and it's all put out there as a smokescreen
Hey, Batman.
to
I'd
deflect
agree
from
with that. I would agree with that. Listen, I can't care less. Fucking talk about me, slag me off, whatever you want to do, because we all are guilty of that at times when we're angry with people. But then,
Oh yeah, I think that's
forgive
just
me,
banter.
forgive me, and move on. Forgive me and
Well,
move on.
I mean, you can have banter. You know what I mean? You can have banter. I
Right.
mean, you should have a bit of banter.
Of course it will. Do what you like. You can even say that. If one be like, you can say whatever you like. I do not give a shit.
That's why I tend to listen to Sparkers a lot, because he cuts the crap out and goes directly for it. But on the same token, when listening to channels where there is no information and it's just going round and round in a circle, it winds on your
Yeah,
mind.
yeah.
You know what I mean? I think he's saying, what's this all about? What the
Oh,
hell?
I know it's crazy. Mel, yeah, I took your advice as well. You and Publix, when you said earlier about phoning the mental health front, and they're coming tomorrow. And yeah, they're coming tomorrow. So I must remember not to moisturise. I'm not on about my nurse. She's quite pretty. She's quite pretty. It sounds appealing, but I must not moisturise her or me.
Yeah. Evening, Mrs. Tubbs. I don't know if she is.
Oh, stop it! A nice kicking dinner. I'll tell you what. You want to see Mrs. Tubbs and the cooking she does is unbelievable. Oh, who's in the back room? Oh, sorry, mate. Bloody hell! So you got to tell me off.
That's all right. You're all right.
Go on, Hammers. What's happening, son?
Yeah, we've been suffering, JJ.
I know. Yeah, big time,
Am
big
I
time.
echoing? Am I?
Yeah, big time suffering.
1 second, mate. Yeah, well, at least you've done the right thing. Did you give him a? Did you say you give him a call?
Yeah, I've given him a call, and I've.
Anyone who's suffering from mental health, if you make that move, you know what I mean, and give your crisis team a call, or Samaritans on 116-123 free phone number.
Yeah, I reached out to the thing. I mean, it's been going on. Actually, I say 2 weeks. It's been going on quite a while. I've been pretty suicidal.
Yeah, well, I thought you would have been.
Drugs, like you wouldn't believe.
Yeah,
I was so close. What happened Mel yesterday as well? I would be sitting here now with a big lump of gear.
yeah. Well, because you've been coming on
comment, yeah,
like steaming in, ain't you? Like, and I thought that's unlike you. You don't normally, you've had a couple of rounds in that, and I thought, you know what I mean, things are affecting you, like, you know what I mean, like.
Yeah. But I think it's the frustration of seeing people killing themselves day in and day out, and I thought, just like no matter how bad it looks when you see someone active, it's attractive. Do you understand what I'm saying there? It's attractive. It's attractive. I'm not on about what they look like that it's attractive. I'm not even on about what they sound like. It's what they feel like.
Yeah.
That really looks attractive to an addict.
Yeah, that's sort of kind of, for me, that it hurts me, like, you know what I mean, just to see like people in pain and that. Because you know what I mean, like when people are like drinking or taking whatever, you know what I mean, and they're at that level, it just takes me. It's actually good for me in a way, but it does hurt. You know, it's good for me. It reminds me of my recovery and that, like,
Yeah.
Because we're only like a couple of drinks or a couple of drugs away from that.
I was very close. I'll put it this way.
Mm.
Mel made a really funny comment in something I said.
Is
She
that
said,
Mel?
I said that about taking wrenches away. Mrs. Torbs, wrenches away. I said,
Oh.
please take them away because I was paranoid about this fucking spanner war that I can see coming. I think it was just a bit of psychosis kicking in. And then she read, don't you want a bat though? And it was really funny. And as she wrote that on my other phone and I got a notification come through, I was more or less on the phone ordering a bit of How's Your Father, and I spoke to her, and then she spoke to me, and it made me laugh, and I just said, I'm getting a bit of gear, and she's trained in this, and she talked me through it, and it was,
Well, see what it is.
It was that close. It was that close.
See, the only way you know how to deal with that pain, or you've known how to deal with that pain, is to anaesthetise. And if you're going through a mental health crisis, you're not thinking straight anyway, and you just want to anaesthetise the pain. You know what I mean? That's what addicts do. Is that Chris and Amanda? How you guys? You all right?
Yeah, we had to move up, mate. Some reasons were echoing. I'm going
No, it was echoing my side, so I got rid of my YouTube. It seems to be all right now. Did you say you're echoing?
Sorry? Yeah,
Did you say you was echoing, or?
Amri said that we got an echo, so.
Yeah, I could hear it at first, but I didn't know if it was me anyway. I got rid of my YouTube. I can't hear it.
Am I echoing?
No, I can't hear it. I can't hear it from you guys.
OUL.
Audio. Oh, my echo cancellation is on. So.
Let me try and sort my one out. Hang on, let's go into me echo. Echo. Is the echo gone?
Yep.
So it might have been my echo cancellation was on. Yeah, I don't know whether to turn that off, on.
Well, my phone used to go funny every now and again. And I turned it off for a little while, and then it'll start. Then I turn it back on, and it'll stop, and like that. But now it's fine. I just had that on. It don't at all.
Yeah. So you got what was it? The crisis team? Would you say coming round, JJ? Yeah.
Yeah, they're coming tomorrow. They're coming tomorrow to do an ECG because I've got a lot of talk deposits in the heart. So they want to do an ECG because of all the medications I'm on. Because I'm on so much medication that they have to they interfere with each other and they causes clogging of the arteries. So they do an ECG, and then I've got to have a chat with them. It's my psychiatric nurse.
Can we get this football one? Like, I will email you, but it's the 21st. I think I was telling you the 25th. Saturday the 25th.
Yeah, you said the 25th, didn't you? Saturday the 25th.
Yeah, if you can do it, no pressure on you, mate. No pressure whatsoever.
I'm trying to sort it all out, but if it don't happen, I'll let you know a few days before if I can't.
Yeah, no worries, mate.
But I do actually want it because it sounds good. I ain't been out for a long time.
Yeah, I mean,
it's doing me the world of good.
Yeah, of course.
I'm going to phone my daughter tomorrow and let her know.
Yeah.
JJ, we've just got to jump off, mate. If you're still on in about half an hour, we're back, mate.
Okay then, mate. No problem. No problem. That's fine.
Where'd
Bear go?
Money go, look after yourself.
Did Bear say ta?
See ya.
See you later, guys. God bless you. Love you a bit.
I didn't hear Bear say ta.
No, sometimes his phone just goes and it.
Oh yeah, of course it does. Yeah, but on
shuts him out sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah, the phone.
And Marie, come up and have a chat.
Is this the first time you've done a panel?
I've done a few before, but not lasted long because I get a bit paranoid about it. But this is the longest I've lasted. This is like.
How long have you been on?
An hour and 3 minutes on this live, and I've done a couple of other lives. I've totally doxed myself on the last one.
Oh no.
Yeah, someone knocked on the door and they had like loads of shopping for me, but they'd got the wrong address. I didn't know. Over the other. Oh shit! I've done it again. Look, Jesus.
Never mind, mate.
So over the other side, I said, "You've got this is a different place." You know, I always do it down again, but. All this ice cream shopping, like loads of ice cream shop. I could have said, "Yeah, kiss it, mate." And
20 years ago, you'd have dropped, took it and shut the door.
You know the one, but you can't do that.
Yeah,
Right,
it's
what's
getting a
that say? You don't have any avatars on panel. It's just white. What's that mean?
some it ain't like I can see your avatar. I can see my avatar, but sometimes StreamYards play up. So it's you know what I mean. It's just StreamYards.
Oh, they
You know
can't see
you know
it on the.
your picture.
Oh, I get it. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
If you remove the comment, then that'll show our names. Like,
Oh, yeah,
like
you can't see no avatars. I can see it. Let's see if I can put it on. Right, on here.
no, I think it might be StreamYards, mate. I
You
don't
have to do
know.
it in StreamYards.
No.
Banners.
Oh, sorry, mate. Sorry.
Is it in banners? Copy
No,
example.
no. I think the StreamYards play up, and sometimes you can't see it. I think his StreamYards plays up. I think that's what it is. Maybe
I've
you'll
got
have
a
to
guess. I've got a guess. It's in my man. Go
Yeah.
on,
Is that
Go on,
society?
Davey. What's happening, mate? Can you hear us, Jamie?
Is that him or?
I don't know, because I don't even know how to take someone off.
Be careful,
Can
mate.
you hear me?
Yeah,
Okay.
oh, that's him. Yeah, I don't listen. If they want a porn bomb, I'll just end the stream and then do it again. Because I don't know how to do banners and all that. Plus, I don't believe you lose your channel anymore. I've seen people leave loads of penises
Yeah,
up
cool.
there any
Yeah.
time, don't they? I mean,
Oh,
yeah,
it's
happens now and again, but not often.
I think
I
YouTube
know.
have got a bit relaxed with the rule, or they've taken off some protection. They've done something different, haven't they? Because usually your channels were instantly took down, but now,
Yeah, there was last year, weren't they? Things happened.
yeah,
I didn't think they was allowed to do that about letting you know either. I fucking never had a clue about all that. They should let you know, shouldn't they? But they've done it to, no, but actually they have. They've done it to Amanda, but they sent her a few things saying you're losing your channel and
yeah, that were
Massive.
shocking, really. Do you know what I was thinking about that? And I were wondering if it were the new language policy. After that happened, the first thing I did was went and delete every single live off my channel.
Yeah, I did.
And because and then I went and read the terms of service, and then I saw some other creators talking about it, some big creators, and they're saying 0 swearing in first 15 seconds, instant demonetization, potential to lose your channel. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So I thought, wonder if one of those panels that Amanda, that we've all ran, but that could have just had a lot of swearing in first 8 seconds. I don't know. That's what I think it could have been anyway. So, yeah.
Well, I think you're spot on, mate, because
Maybe.
I don't know. I see all the emails, I see all the things. She wasn't going to that mass reporting and all this, like some others have tried to put across. Because even on her channel that she had before that, she's shown me everything. She said, "Oh, look, and listen, I'm going to tell you something there. Right, if I see any fucking animal abuse on here, you know them Chinese things where the dog's getting ate by snakes and they use the dog just to get a bit of footage. I will report every single one. I think I've got dozens of them." I'll report. I don't give a fuck about reporting that shit. Amanda didn't even have that, mate. She had nothing on there, so that was all bollocks. And they took her channel for harassment or something because someone on there was saying dodgy stuff and swearing, and it looked that way, and they ended up proving it. And that's why
I think the algorithm, or not the tools that they use, because it's all computer doing the work. I think it's catching up, and if you imagine how many millions of channels there is, it's just a matter of time before it gets round to ours. So I just cleaned it all up, got rid of everything, and just play it smart now. I think.
Well, you got to really. You can't be messing about on here no more. And I think that's a good thing because we need to clean up. YouTube does need cleaning up.
I want to present myself online as I would like to do in public, and that's why I don't do a lot of lives, because sometimes I get a bit irate, I'll call it.
Yeah, I get that.
Absolutely, Anne-Marie. Yeah, I've not been in my Discord for weeks. I've got 2 Discords and I lost access. I'll get back in them tonight and I'll message you, definitely. Yeah, definitely. We've got to get these lives going all the time if you're up for it, JJ. I think this is brilliant. Do them every day.
Yeah, I'll sort that out. I'm going to have to try and sort out some other emails so I can get up. You only get 20 hours or something, don't you?
Yeah, I've got about 5. It's
Yeah.
really easy. You can just switch it.
I've
It's
got
really
3
easy.
emails anyway that I use for certain things, so I can get 60 hours. And if anything, I could just buy it. What is it? 18 quid a month in it. I might.
I think
If
it's
I
25.
do get
It's
into, if I
25 quid. If it starts working, yeah, I mean, I would go for that. If
yeah,
if it's not
always
it's
good.
if you can get it. I know it's difficult for some people to turn it on every day, and that's what if you can do that, you're ahead of the game. Andrew J, Film Boy, they put the work in. It's you put in the hours, you get the rewards, don't you? It's that.
Yeah.
That's it.
I don't know if I could do it every day, but I reckon I could do it a couple of times a week.
Yeah.
And every day. I mean, this is really hard for me to even do this. I mean, I've only, you know how many attempts it's took me to get to where we are now today. Oh my God, you wouldn't believe what I've done.
I
kept
can relate so much.
I ended up in the chat. I had 2 streams going at once, and I didn't know how to get back in, and this happened. I didn't know how to make this or that. Public Eye talked me through it.
Andrew J summed it up so well. He were talking about that. I think he called it a switch in his head, and I were listening, and he said he remembers when it turned off, and it's just never turned back on, and it's so relatable. I could feel that when he was saying it, and I felt it turn a bit off last night. I got a little bit triggered last night. JJ, I were up all night playing Rust after that.
I'll tell you what I did. I watched some of the things you said on there, and so proud of you. Because on here, I find it hard to challenge and do that because I'm a face-to-face person. I try to be all eyes and not really say, but I was so proud with what you said and how you articulated it, and it was, mate, spot on.
I've not watched it back. I left feeling just a bit, shaky, and I just went on. I turned on. I went on Rust, and I ended up on there till 6 a.m.
You do. You've done really well, and to be honest, you do get kind of nervous when you're dealing with such a big character and someone who has an answer for everything and who's quick at thinking. I can sometimes be really quick thinking and get you, but there is sometimes my mental health kicks in when I just get tongue tied so kudos to you, my son. And I don't know how many times you said, turn that off. I don't want to talk about this. I don't want to talk about this. And it ended up getting silly. Funny, that woman was ridiculous. I can't believe that was done. Didn't even ask her. Just go on, listen, say this and say that.
It were a bit of an asshole move, and I think he knows that. You know what I mean? And,
fuck me, man. That was naughty. It was naughty, but we all make mistakes. Move on. You said time and time again, look, let's just move on. We're not going to agree with this. I don't know how many times you said that. So you've done really well. You really did.
Once it started, I just knew it, and I'm thinking, please, God, no. I know my reaction. Someone asked me a question, I'll tell you the truth. It's not.
You've done well.
And also, it's not a smart thing to do. If you want to be on YouTube and have loads of following, because all the time you're doing that, what's the word? You're pushing some people away. So it's so easy to. Well, it would be fake, wouldn't it? It would be so easy to go, hi everyone, hi everyone.
Yeah.
It's just ridiculous.
And you saying that just now is exactly how I've been feeling today. I've been coming on here a lot now and feeling fake because I'm all right, nothing's wrong. When for the past, I've been saying 2 weeks, but it's been a bit longer. I have not been feeling me at all. I've been having such mental health issues. It's untrue. And I've actually been fake. I've told everyone I'm okay and all that. And today I thought, if I don't come out with this,
that's your pride today, isn't it?
Yeah. If I don't come out with this here and now today, I'm gonna use.
Yeah, good on you.
We start being more honest and open, then, don't we? Because it sounds like a lot of us here are suffering on our own. We're suffering in silence, and this is masking it. And let's get some recovery. I don't know.
There's definitely a lot of people suffering on YouTube, isn't there?
Yeah, there is, mate.
From one thing or another, anyway.
It seems to be countrywide. I mean,
yeah. But it just shows you like how many people, like, you know what I mean? And the thing is, like, I think especially men's mental health and that, there's so much pride and ego, and You don't, you know, because JJ's a big fella and that, and he's, you know, always been like, you know, the respected one, and that you don't want to
Yeah,
open
yeah.
that door and make yourself vulnerable. I think that's what it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah, massively,
but-
especially in my family as well, because
Yeah.
I'm always the one they come to for advice.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm the youngest, but they always find out what should we do this, what should we do that, and I'm always being the strong one, and I really
is,
believe
though,
I'm burnt out.
Yeah, the minute you do that, JJ, you start to like strengthen. You know,
Yeah.
it's like when you go to a meeting, you go like, I'm going to use. You know what I mean? As soon as you say that and you let that out, you sort of like what they call it in AA, NA, and all that is you're grassing it up. You know, because you've let it out, so it ain't got control over you. Then
Yeah,
you ain't
exactly.
vulnerable to use. You know what I mean? Because you've let it out. You know what I mean? You've grasped it up.
Yeah, and the sleep, you lose your sleep. I don't think I've slept for about a week. I've got a couple of hours today because I was just so exhausted. I passed out. I don't think I slept. I think I just passed out.
You've been getting hooked on this YouTube, though, haven't you?
Yeah, I've done 3 days without it, then got pulled back in.
I know.
You know?
Well, I'll turn my notifications off on my phone. I was getting so many, and I was listening to this stream, that stream, this drama, and I just turned my notifications off. So I don't have to go on YouTube when my phone tells me someone's on. I'll just go on there randomly and see who's on it. I'm not controlled by it now. You know what I
That's
mean?
how I do it now, Amos. Yeah, that's how I do it.
Yeah, because every time I got a notification, I was looking, and I'm on a stream, and then that one ends, and this one, and no, it's not good.
No, it's not. And I think unknown to yourself, we as with these issues, we can put on a false persona, just another facade that ain't real. And
Yeah, of course.
I felt that's what I've been doing. I have been doing that. I mean, I'm a long way into my recovery, and I'm a long way into this, but
Yeah,
mental illness, with mental illness, it sort of progresses all the time, and you don't notice the little subtle differences, you know.
no,
And it gets, little things creep in and creep out, and I think I've got to become more aware of the comedian inside of me, because the comedian will always tell you that I'm okay and I'll adapt to everyone's persona. I've got to start.
That's what you do in addiction as well,
Yeah.
don't you? Tell everyone,
Yeah.
I'm all right, I'm all right. You know,
Exactly.
you don't tell them, you don't go, no, I'm absolutely fucked. You know what I mean? You don't say that to people, do you? In general.
When people if it ain't people like us that understand, then people just seem to avoid you when you say that, don't you? Don't they?
You think,
You say, no, I'm not really. I'm fucked, mate. Like, you say good morning, I say it's not for me, mate. I'm fucked. They say, oh, well, mate, see you later.
Yeah, and then you've got that in your head that no one wants to know. You know what I mean? So then you end up keeping it, and it controls you.
Of course it does. Of course it does. And I think that's what's been going on with me lately. I just gotten be false anymore. I mean,
Does it make sense? You know, when we have this, we know the knowledge, we know what we need to do. It's like we don't need to know literally anything. We know exactly what steps we need to take. As brain knows, we know. But part of this brain has no ability to take even any of them.
Yeah.
I think it's you're right, but it's also tied in with I think with your mental health and all, JJ, there's that addiction side of it. Maybe deep down it was a lapse coming up, a relapse, because it comes in subtly, it grabs you, and sometimes you really, if you ain't got your eyes on the ball, you don't notice it, and then you start getting involved in little rows on YouTube, and then before you know it, you're in a state, and you start thinking the only way out is to medicate it, and it ain't, and you've done the right thing. How did you get round to phoning the crisis team? Was that your decision?
Not necessarily. It was Mel, Mrs. Torbs.
Oh right, yeah. He was talking to her.
I wrote a thing. I was a bit paranoid about these spanner things. Right, something happened about the spanner thing. I could see a spanner war coming on, so I put a comment on. I said, "Take these spanners away." I was too paranoid for anyone to think I would be involved with that, and I don't want to be involved with that kind of thing.
Oh no!
So I was paranoid about myself. So I put that up, and Mel went. I think something about wrenches, and Mel went. Does that mean the baseball bat as well? The bat as well? And it just made me laugh. It's a little joke we have between us.
Yeah.
And she texts me, and I text her, I said, it's made me laugh. And for some reason, I just spurted it out. And
Well
said, look,
done.
and then she said, listen, you need to phone the crisis team and all
Yeah,
this.
well
And
done,
so
mate.
and
She's
I
probably
thought,
the
that's
best
it.
person to talk to, and she's so experienced. She knows what she's
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
about.
Yeah, see,
she-
that's your higher power looking after you, though, mate. Like,
Oh, because if it weren't, but no, I was actually on the phone when that message come across. I was on the phone getting stuff brought down from London to me.
wow.
No, that's how close it was. I was
Jesus.
the phone was ringing, and
Yeah.
I saw that comment. I laughed. I pressed the off button and thought, oh wow, that's how close it was. Otherwise, I'd be sitting here now, and you wouldn't even know that I was at it. I'd have been at it. Come back next week, probably or the week after, clucking me bollocks off.
The thing is that you don't
You
know.
would never have known. Any of you wouldn't have known.
Yeah, you don't know if you're going to get back from it either, do you, mate? You know?
No, you don't know if you're going to come back because you wouldn't have heard from me again because I wouldn't be coming
No.
on here, right? You know what I'm saying?
No, you're full of shame and all that. Yeah, of course. Oh, well done, mate. Thank God you did it, mate.
She's what I'm saying. Yeah. So
That's
yeah,
after a long time, JJ, as well, isn't it? That's after, is it a decade?
2 decades.
Had you seen anyone, or what had made you put it in your head? What, I know that the issue with the spanners, but going back maybe a week, 2 weeks.
Oh, listen, look, my brother-in-law's died, my brother had an heart attack, my grandkids was in hospital. They're touch and go all the time, whether they're, you know, they've got serious illnesses going on them. And, you know, there's been so many things happening. My niece died last month.
Looking for just a relief, thinking.
Yeah, you know what it was, and I've been being, you know, I believe this was it. I've been being so fucking strong for everyone else. I've totally forgot about myself and totally burnt out. I couldn't sleep. I was like a million things going around in my head, and worries and concerns and this, that, and the other. And I thought myself, I just want to sleep. I just want oblivion, you know.
I get it. I'm a bit taken back, man. But yeah, I'm so glad it's not happened.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, your family need you and all, mate, don't they?
Oh God, right they do. My daughter, and my grandkids and my sons, you know.
Yeah, I see that video. You're in the car and you all look so happy and that, brilliant.
I just love them a bit. I mean, this time of year is always a lot of pressure for me because I'm not really a Christmassy person. But when I had a great Christmas, it was all good.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of shit going on. Yeah. Well, it was a lot to deal with, and sometimes we forget about ourselves, don't we?
Yeah, of course, yeah. Yeah, you don't look after ourselves, and it's nice if you spend a bit of time with the family and just switch off from the goings on.
It's like that Johnny Mac thing. We always want to shoot ourselves in the foot, don't we? You know? Yeah. You know, things can be going well at times as well. Sometimes it happens when things are going brilliant for me. I mean, everything is going so well, and I start craving like crazy. Well, this one was a bad one. This one was the closest I've been in a long time. It really was.
Like you could be happy, sad, anything to use or drink or whatever. Like I've heard so many stories. People know, you know what I mean. People being all right, you know, good as gold. Everything was hunky dory. I've heard people 15-year, 20-year, like go out again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I've known people like fucking 30-odd year clean. Next minute they've OD'd. You know, they've OD'd and dead.
Crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, you're still here, mate. You're here for a reason.
I was very close, very close. And my power was definitely looking at me. Mel made that bloody joke, and it was so funny. And then she inboxed me. I said, Mel, this is what's really going on. I couldn't be fake no more. I was being fake, and I felt even that was bothering. You know, you had the fakeness of saying, I'm okay, when you're not.
Yeah.
Even that was leading me into getting a bit of thingy bobs because you use any excuse, don't you?
Because sometimes the power of addiction, like that's in your nature. That's your addict nature.
Yeah.
And you know when you just want to use like that sort of starts to control your moods and that. So you don't want to put it out of people, but. You know, I'm so glad you did that, mate, because it is powerful when you get to that stage. Like, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I was close. This is the closest I've been to.
Did it scare you?
Yeah, fucking right. Because I know I couldn't survive it. Because if I was to go back at it, I don't think our health
No
would
way
not.
with all your illnesses and that. No.
My health wouldn't take that. I can't be like, because I know it would be a matter of time. First, it'd start off with a few boots, like booting a bit of gear or whatever.
Yeah.
Next minute, it wouldn't take long for it to go back to needles. It wouldn't, and that would
That's
kill
a
me.
crucial point, JJ, right? That we know, don't we, that if you go back to the doses that you've used previously, that you think you were safe on before.
Yeah.
Some people go, it's a one hit and gone, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you know, I had a friend about 4 years ago, and he spent most of his life in and out of prisons. You know what I mean? He's always doing armed robberies in and out of prisons. And no one knew he was using, he got an 18, I think his last sentence was an 18. And anyway, he ended up coming out, but no one knew that he was using it. Anyway, when he's come out, a couple of people's like give him like £500. One, he got a few quid off of people, and he's only gone and ordered like a big lump of the brown stuff, right? And I didn't even know he must have been shooting up, because at the end of the day, he didn't look like an addict. The thing is, you wouldn't, because he'd been using in the jail lot. Anyway, like he OD'd and he died, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's crazy, because he you know what I mean? He ain't seen no life. He's been in and out of jail his whole life.
Yeah.
You know, he ain't been.
That's very similar to me. I think I don't remember. Well, I don't. I was a child addict, so I don't remember any much of my childhood apart from being on drugs. So and then my adulthood went into the prison many years in and out of jail. I've never had massive sentences, but I've nearly got life sentences. Don't get me wrong. Naughty, but I've also got two. I've only ever got 2s, 18 months, 3s, and things like that. No, like double figures, like 10 and 15 years, but they all add up to a lot of bird. I was only out 4 months in.
Yeah, that's why I was saying it, JJ, because, like, it's so much. Although it was so much stronger outside than inside, because it's so diluted so much in there.
Yeah.
So he's probably like done, and he's come out. He's like, I think he's only out a couple of nights. Died, and one of the fellas, he's a bit of a naughty fella. He was in tears at his funeral because he felt guilty because he'd given him the donut.
Yeah.
He was, he's in bits. But yeah, gosh.
Yeah, well, I mean, we talk of addiction. I know we have that, but I think I'll tell you what's underlooked: the amount of people's health mentally that is about now. I mean, I'm reading in the chat here now to see that there's a lot of guys in here and women that suffer terribly. If you read,
well, like I say, that with guys though, men don't talk about things, do they? Like, because you're meant to be that alpha male kind of thing. Like, it probably makes it a little bit easier on there because we're talking about it and we don't know each other, as in, you know what I mean? But it's very difficult for a man to open up.
Yeah.
And to tell people that, that they're struggling.
Oh, it is. Yeah. I mean, I think particularly when you've been through programs and you've worked in rehabilitation centres and you've got qualifications and all that, you feel if you say you're feeling this way, you're going to let people down. Codependency kicks in. You can't be telling people I should be able to deal with this myself. The simple facts is, if I ain't got other people wrapped around me that I can't talk to, I'm going to fuck up.
There were Cheeky Chops just wrote something in the chat. One of his pals put his daughter in the Priory. It cost him 20 grand to get her clean. How long was that? How long was that for, Cheeky Chops? Yeah, the rehabs ain't. This is why a lot of the drug and alcohol places, they put you in a 2-week sort of centre now to see if you run. Normally after the Librium, people bolt. Like with alcohol, they normally run. Like they've had the Librium, they run. So they put you in like a little like stage first. I forgot what it's called. And then like see if you really want it, like, you know what I mean? And because it comes with so much money.
It does. I mean, I've been funded a few times to go to rehabs. I've always messed them up. One was because of I met a bird in there and got caught in a bedroom with her doing whatever you're doing. Another one because I took hostages, and then Yeah.
20 grand for
Yeah.
2 weeks
Yeah.
in aftercare.
The
Sorry,
last
JJ.
one that I done was I got funded by the Criminal Justice Board, and I was
Oh,
the first person to ever be funded by that, from Pentonville prison straight into a rehab. And
Wow.
that's the one I've done it, and I was I thought a lot of pressure was on me. I've got to make this happen, and I was doing it all for the wrong reasons, to be honest. And I ended up
Yeah.
taking hostages and holding them all in a room and ODing. I'm right in front of them. And, you know, I got my paranoia kicks in, and I thought they was opening me up too quick. And I thought, it's driving me mad. You can't leave me. You can't leave me. So
Yeah.
I just kept them all in the room and wouldn't let them go. Yeah, so I cracked up. I lost it. And I messed that up. The next rehab was called the Nehemiah Project, the one I ended up working in, and they funded me. They just said, "We've got a bed for you. We want you."
Yeah.
And I couldn't get funding nowhere. I couldn't get funding from the government anywhere. I would never have got. And that was the one that sort of made the most difference in my life. You know.
Yeah. Brilliant.
So by the grace of God, and I'm here now talking about it because I don't think I'd have been alive
Yeah.
much longer.
Cheeky Chops is saying he got clean in NA. Dodgy
Go on,
Dad,
mate.
mental health is worse than ever.
Yeah.
Is that your mental health, Dodge, or in general? Do you know what? It's going to get worse as well because we just come from lockdown and that. The cost of living and that. I think more and more people are going to be thrown out of their places. More and more people are going to get in trouble financially. You know, the mental health, the pressure on families and mental health and that. And unfortunately, the cost of living's gone up, but wages is pittance, especially if you're unskilled.
With the basic, let's just food prices, I think are absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, it's shocking, isn't it? Yeah.
I like that. What Monk has just said there. I've got more respect for a man that can talk about his feelings. It shows up. You know what, Monk? Thank you for that very much, because I've been holding back and been being a bit of a coward, really, not been able to express myself. And so I appreciate them words. What would you guys in here in this chat now? How many we got? 35. We've had 50 or whatever. We've had quite a few for my first time, which I'm quite proud of. What would you guys think if we done this every now and again and spoke about maybe addictions or mental health? Would you guys be up for that? Or,
Yeah.
Great.
You know?
Do it, JJ, do it.
I think maybe we need to, sort that out. Maybe we'll do something between the three of us as well, and you know, there's 3 or 4 times a week, and it's not be just for them, be for women as well. But I think it's hard for a man to express himself.
Yeah, can I just say what this brings in what Outlaw King says? He said, "Hammers, you're still an alpha male if you talk to another man. It's when you start asking women for help that can never know a man's struggle or a path to why we have to take. Then
That's what I
we'll
was going to
lose
pick
the
up,
alpha."
AJ. Yes, JJ.
Yeah, it took sense. That's correct.
I wanted to ask Agent X, what is the minimum term from taking policy to making a claim? Do you know that?
She's very intelligent, this young lady. She could be a great asset to us.
Oh, she is brilliant.
A great asset to what we want to do. You know, just putting information across while we're having a chat or whatever. Because she puts out so much information. She's great with it.
I'm just going to put kettle on.
Go on,
How do you feel now, JJ? I bet you feel much better, didn't you?
I actually feel like a massive weight has come off my head. I was talking to an individual. I only mentioned this once yesterday. I spoke to a couple of people, and I'm sitting here, and I got a phone call from mental health, and I'll explain to them they're coming tomorrow. But then I thought to myself, I still felt low, still felt down, still felt I needed to unload. And I just thought, fuck this, I'm going to try and do this StreamYard thing once and for all. It took me a lot of attempts, and I just need to express it and throw it out to a lot of people, you know, because it was too strong. That, you
know what, JJ?
Too strong.
Yeah, by a man opening up and bringing it out like you have done, it opens the door. And it ain't just about men, but I'm talking, you know, JJ's a man, he's brought out. It opens the door, and I don't think it's necessarily right for men to talk to women about things, because when women are struggling with mental health, yeah, they can come on a panel and talk, but on a personal level, because you know, they're vulnerable. Like, you know what I mean? I think, you know, it's the same thing in fellowships. I think men should stick with men and women should stick with women, in my opinion. But it's good to talk anyway.
Yeah. Hello, let's say hello to
Hello.
Goosebumps. Hello, mate. How are you?
Good, you?
Yeah, I'm not too bad, mate. How are you?
I'm good. Found your channel from BBA Discord,
Yeah. Thanks for coming.
so I thought I'd hop in and say hi to everyone.
Yeah.
Hello. How
Thank
you doing? You all right?
Big up, mate. Big up, pork chops.
Even
Oh.
big up, because this book is Christine's book.
Welcome out. Yeah, we're talking about the book, aren't we? I know we are. What's your name? I forgot. Was it Cheeky? Is this Cheeky?
No, it's
No.
No,
Goose-
I'm Goose
Goosebumps.
Plays.
Oh, Goose Plays. Okay, apologies.
Hello,
Oh,
Goose. You all right? How you doing?
I'm
You all right,
doing
Goose?
good, yeah. I'm doing good.
Lovely.
So, what do you think about this Goosebumps? About us being men and opening up and letting people know about our mental health issues and stuff like that? What do you think about that?
I think it's a good thing to be opening up.
Yeah. Okay, then that's what we want to try and
Yeah.
get across. It's not just for people with addictions and all that. I think mental health is very important because with mental health is a kind of addiction. I'll tell you that now because it creeps up on you and you become comfortable with it.
I think there is a big crossover with mental health and addiction, though.
Yeah.
You know, it's joint at the hips kind of thing. Like, you know what I mean? Similar crossovers to it, like, you know, or when you've got both, it's interlinked. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, totally agree. Totally agree. I mean, most people got personality disorders anyway. I've learned that when I was in jail, and
Yeah.
they're a lot harder to recognise, but they're more to do with emotion. They're to do with mental as well, more, but they're not recognised so much as a diagnosis. You're not really diagnosed with it. You just sort of told you got it. You know,
Yeah, I see.
massive more differences with disorders than there is with mental problems. There's a
Probably
figure it out, but there is.
Mags makes a good point. Yeah, she's like, it's basically we're just humans, aren't we? Men, women, and it's different for everyone, isn't it? How we all respond and how we can deal with things. We're just all different. I think that's what.
Oh, my Mags, he's my Mags. I love my Mags.
You choose a hard place to talk about mental health. Too many sharks sitting in the sidelines looking to take advantage. There you go.
That's true.
That's true.
Very true.
That's where Uncle JJ touched on it earlier, and I wanted to and I didn't. But you're saying about, because I didn't want to draw attention to it. He says, but you're saying you don't want to make yourself a victim and vulnerable and put it out. You know, because like he was saying, there's some little absolute assholes out there.
Yeah, yeah. And this is why I want everyone protected in here. You know?
But yeah, that's where. So we're coming onto rules there, aren't we? And protections such as you know, no doxing. You know, obviously basic stuff. You know.
I totally doxed myself earlier.
What happened?
Someone knocked on my door with a load of shopping and it was for the wrong address, and I've opened the door and I forgot I was online and I've just spat at
Oh, dear.
So I had to get off quick, but it doesn't really matter. I've done that a million times. It wouldn't be hard to find out where I am anyway. But
Look at Grit's comment there. So this is where I think as a community we can really help as well, because I know a lot of people, Grit, who will pay what they can afford and that's it, and they're left alone. It's all about how some of these energy companies are approached, and it also depends on what meters in the property and basically if they've got your bike balls or not, because they can be on meters which there's not much you can do unless there's health issues, then you can get them removed.
Oh my God, you're right.
Someone who I was talking to earlier on, right, was auditing auditors.
Yeah, we don't care about auditing auditors. Auditing auditors, who's that?
A guy who went making a whole video over a guy called Baz or something?
Oh no, I don't know.
I know what you mean. I know. Yeah. That happens. You get that on here a lot,
Yeah.
don't you? When they have their arguments.
Gone from 90 to 400. Oh, I read it from 400 to 900. So it's gone from 90 to 400 a month. Telling I can't afford to help.
From 90 to 400 a month. Yeah, 100%. I'll get that. I mean, I've been getting now when you get that thing, because I'll get this tip, you get £66 a month until March put on your electric. Well, let me tell you now this, right? Before any of this and before getting that £66 a month, I was putting £20 on my electric and £15 on my gas every 2 weeks. That has quadrupled, even with that £66 that they've got since I've started getting that. Quadrupled the money I'm spending. So I am spending a lot more money now, even with that little bit of money they put in.
It's a political tactic of giving an inch and taking a mile, isn't it? You know.
Yeah, it's absolutely bollocks. So that you are not being given anything. You're actually being. Oh, who's in the back room? I didn't even notice you bloody disappeared. Go on, son.
Welcome back.
Sorry, mate.
That's all right.
Welcome back.
It's hard to notice that thing, isn't it? It's right down. It says guest, and I've sat there getting up before, sitting there behind there, thinking, "When's this going to bring me on?" I've just left Hammers there. I strongly apologise, my brother.
That's all right, mate. No worries.
That wasn't a deliberate thing.
It must be difficult. You're trying to watch
Two Up,
the chat.
Two Down is also in the back room, I think.
Who is?
Big up, Monk. Thank you very much, brother.
2 Up, 2 Down.
Oh no, that's me.
Yeah, now that's it. He's on now.
That's me. I'm on the panel.
Yeah, Hammers is he's just fucking legend, mate. He's from my manor. You stand up.
JJ, what was I going to say? Can you let us know by Saturday, like this Saturday, because I think it's the next week.
Yeah, definitely. I'm going to phone my daughter up tomorrow.
Yeah.
I might phone her up after this. I'm going to have something to eat, and I'm going to say, when is it? Next Saturday? I'll tell her to come and get me on the Friday. I'll stay overnight, and you can pick me up from Bethnal Green.
It's the 21st.
21st. Let me write that down in one of my little things.
But if you can let me know by Saturday,
Defo.
if you don't mind.
They won't be getting that off me 100 quid a week.
What about the 21st?
I'm taking JJ to a football match. West Ham versus Everton, I think. Is it Everton? Yeah. So they'll have a
I'm going to lose.
I think I'm going to make this happen anyway, mate. I haven't been over here at Hammers for a long time, mate.
You'd enjoy it, mate. And they got a memorial thing for David Gold.
Go on.
West Ham are going to lose.
So they'll have a memorial, some kind of memorial for him.
Right, let me just.
West Ham are going to lose?
The 21st,
yeah? West Ham are going to lose.
No way. What, you're an Everton supporter?
No, I'm a Chelsea supporter.
Oh, well, there you go then. That's where it comes
from. My God, Sparky, I love you.
£200 pork chop a week.
And because Everton is a blue team, I'm cheering them on against
£100 a week for gas, £80 a week in electric. Is that on their meter?
Stop the bill going out. Bloody old Mags. How are we all affording what is going on?
That's pork chops. £120 a week in gas and 120 in gas and 80 quid in electric. That's not.
That's 200 quid a week.
Yeah,
that's how much it's gone up to. How disgusting is that?
You need to buy yourself a couple of meters.
200 a week. So you're talking over £800 a month.
Yeah, but apparently, ain't there supposed to be about 2,500 cap? If it comes, they've probably done that because they listen. It's all
no, it's not a cap on that. I thought that, right, and then I looked into it and let me think.
I thought there was an energy cap like this.
Yeah, I'm not going to be able to explain it because I don't fully know. But it's basically you can't just use as much as you want and only pay $2,500.
That's a good idea.
You can use I don't know, but it's not what we think it is. But I knew I'd do that next bit. But because I thought it was that, and I thought that don't make no sense.
That's a great idea. Renationalise the energy network.
Well, tell you the truth, when all this started happening, I thought the government would have took it back. I thought that they could have had the power.
No, it's an energy cap, so it's only on. So they can only, it's a cap on what they can charge, but it's a high cap, so it's irrelevant anyway.
That's what I mean. So, I mean, who's going to spend that sort of dough?
Yeah.
I used to do a tenner a week on gas and electric. I've probably about £8 on it.
When I were at Citizens Advice, it were you'd do budgets with people, and it'd be £5 gas, £5 electric.
Yeah,
and
now it's probably about 40 quid a week. Like
I bet now it'd be like 80, 65, 76. You know, it'll be disgusting.
I know.
It's like nearly an equivalent of a rent payment just to stay warm.
Listen, I used to go around one of my mates' house a few years ago, and he used to put 4 or 5 different meals in the oven at one time. I went, "What are you doing?" He said, "I'm cooking for a few days." Now I'm doing that.
It's a con. It's all BS. It's an absolute joke. Yeah, we're getting done.
Come up, brother.
Can you imagine if we started now and we just discovered this new thing called gas and electric? We wouldn't just say as a society, let's charge us all 500 quid a month for it, would we? We'd find a better way to have it.
Yeah.
We wouldn't just say let's give 50% of us, unless that's what it costs. I don't know enough.
Well, it's very tempting, especially if you got a lamppost outside your door.
Oh, no, I would never recommend that. I wouldn't. I think.
No, I wouldn't recommend it.
I know easier ways, and it's basically stick the bill in a bin. You know, I've seen easier ways. I've seen people turn up at Citizens Advice bureaus with, and I know I'm not even joking, bin bag full of bills, bin bag. And
there's a couple of people. There's a couple of people on here, like with I think one's got £1,100 bill, and the other one don't pay. Like, so there's, you know.
Yeah, there's some badges of honour out there, mate. There's some badges of honour.
I'd like to know how it's gone from about 35, 40 quid a month for gas and electric up into hundreds. I'd love to know how
it's absolutely criminal.
It is.
I mean, how has that happened? I mean, come on, someone tell me that. Plus, they're even putting 66 quid per electric on me electric.
Ain't there a thing what overwatches them, like Ofgem? Is it Ofgem or? I mean,
my gas has gone through the roof as well. I've only got to have my gas on for a few hours just to warm it up, and it must go for over a tenner just for a couple of hours.
It's shocking, isn't it? Yeah, but have you got your thermostat on 30 or something? No?
Nah, it's down on 16 or something like that. About 16.
16? I think I need mine on about at least 20 before it sort of starts to get warm.
This I don't have it on a lot, to be honest.
Yeah,
I'm a chilly mortal, you know. I can do the cold.
It might be something to do with your heart medications. You're on heart medications or blood thinners?
Yeah, I'm on blood thinners. I'm on heart medication, statins, blood pressure pills. Yeah,
when you're on blood thinners, it makes you very, very cold. Because your blood's so thin, it makes you very cold. I feel sorry for the old people because although
I've just had a 500 quid water bill come in for last year.
For water, it's ridiculous, isn't it?
I don't know how I've done that amount of water, so I've got to phone them soon and sort it out. But I'm prolonging it for now. But I will sort it. But I can't see how I've done 500 quid in water. No way.
Ridiculous. Bang on. What they do now is they maintain the status quo.
JJ, if you're on certain benefits and that, you can speak to your water company, and sometimes they can do this discount thing where they like slash it about half.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do then. I'm going to have a chat with them.
Yeah,
I only get the what's it called? I get a PIP for my illnesses, but I didn't go for the high one because I didn't want that amount of money.
I don't think it matters.
People in, I get the low one, and then I get a pension.
Well, it don't hurt to inquire, but what I was going to say is it Thames Water? Is it?
No. I mean, it's called Infinity.
Yeah, they must do it. Well, they might. Well, just inquire if they do it. You know, like a reduction for people and benefits in it.
Yeah.
anyone else out there, that if you're on certain benefits, you can get about a 40-50% reduction on your water. I don't know. Just inquire with your water company.
Yeah, I'll have to have a word with them. Anyway, let's have a big introduction for the one and only Pork Chops. Everyone put this guy. Guys, if you can look up Robert Hunter Collinson, can you please put that link up? We would need to be getting him to 1,000 subs because I don't know how he ain't even on it already. But yeah, that in so let's get 1,000 subs.
Question: is pork chops edible?
We're not talking about like that. This is a friendly show.
It would depend on your sexuality with chops. And if you ain't got a pair of knockers, I definitely know.
That's funny.
She's got a beautiful Irish wife that'll weigh your head in.
Oh, she will. That's the only one that eats me when she shouts at me, and I've not done any DIY now. She'll friggin' eat me.
Pork chops. No wonder I wasn't getting any notifications. I ain't subbed to you. I don't know what happened there.
Well, you've got Pork Chops and you've got Robert Hunter Collinson. Right? The Robert Hunter Collinson is his metal detecting one. But then
I'll probably
go for both of them. But to be honest, I'd rather everyone go on his Robert Hunter Collinson metal detecting one because we need to get him to his 1,000. It's very important, lads. Please come on, go. Share him far and wide. He's a good man. A really good man, and he needs to be shared. So keep flashing them links in there for him, and hopefully, if you get a few, it'll help.
How's society doing? And
I'm good, mate. I'm good.
Yeah, all good, mate.
And good.
Yourself?
Yeah, all good.
Good man. Was you listening earlier? JJ was close to the edge. He's been suffering a bit, and that.
I just come in. I just got in from shopping as I switched over.
JJ, do you want to give him a little?
Yes, mate. Transparent.
To be honest, I should have bloody opened up to him the other day because we was on the phone for ages, and I didn't. I've been really close to relapse and.
Telling everyone he's all right and that, struggling with mental health, and then he just wanted to, JJ's a recovering addict, and he just wanted to use, just take that pain away, and he was so close to it.
Yeah, bloody hell,
was very close.
You know where I am on phone.
I know, and that's why I've really done this because I felt really false. I mean, I'm talking to you the other day. I just I didn't know how to come across and say, look, I'm fucked up at the moment,
Yeah. Thing is,
did you say EA?
Pardon?
Did you say EA?
EA what?
He's live right now. EA audits.
No. It's Pork. Have a look in the chat. It's Pork Chop Audits or Robert Hunter Collison. There's 2 links in the chat. If you go to the chat, you'll see the links.
Yeah, hit them both, lads. If you're going to hit them both. If you only want one of them.
Chop's coming. He's a good lad. He has a good live every Friday. Is it Pork Chops?
Yeah, I just haven't done it since Christmas now, but I'll be getting back up doing them with gifts and that, play games and
must be difficult with a family.
That's it. Yeah. Okay. Cheers, UK. I'll go for that, mate. Oh, I'm doing it on the wrong thing.
Yeah, that's what
Amanda's in the backstage.
Amanda. Let's get me Amanda. Right, that's it. There we go.
Amanda,
hello, my darling.
Hello.
Good evening. Well, we are strong in it here, aren't we?
On it.
How many more people can we fit in here?
That's it. We are totally fully booked at the moment. Right,
we'll all squeeze
advice given. I know, fuck advice. I'll just look in the and do. I was going to say I was going to get a takeaway. We're going to relapse even further.
You see the cheeky Chinese, don't you, JJ?
Yeah,
That's
no, that's what I had yesterday.
A
You know,
Chinese, someone can buy me one.
I was going to go for an Indian or a kebab, but I'm not going to do that because I've got stuff that my daughter brought for me. This is home cooked meals but frozen, and I can do that.
Lovely.
Oh,
God,
you
you're
need
getting
to
right
take your
looked
meds,
after,
though,
ain't you,
Uncle
JJ?
And
JJ.
it. And to rear hammers, I've got a ninja coming.
Yeah, that'll be me if you don't
I was
take your meds.
listening. What was you on last night? I was listening to that show. I was ghosting in the background last night.
Yeah, that was Sparky's channel. He got me
That's right.
going. He got me
Yeah.
going.
Oh,
Right,
Sparky,
come on.
Sparky, he's ninja like that. That
Yeah,
video, Sparky.
You know the East London and the South London clue. You know that. We can't have these South London Tobies like fucking, getting one over on us. If he got a fucking ninja whip, and this is the Amanda's crazy. She knew she'd get me, right? I got the ninja, and then she written on WhatsApp, yeah, but Sparky's got accessories. Laugh out loud. She's a cow. I said, send me the links.
See, isn't it funny, JJ? When you suffer from addictions, when you ain't using, you get addictions in other things, don't you?
Oh my god, I'm so addicted to buying crap.
Oh, that Amazon and that eBay, you just got to click the button. And what does me is when I've been up all night, I'll start trying to play about with shopping at 5 o'clock in the morning, and it's no good for me.
Is what I'm saying. It's murder. If you was to see the things I've got tucked here, and I haven't put them up, I've got a camera over there that I'm supposed to be putting in me on my patio. If you go near it, it makes an alarm go off and all that. I've got crayfish nets. I've got hooks that you throw into the sea. I've got
I remember.
I've got a pile of them over there. I've got a thing I've got to put on my door. I've got loads of shit, and all I've done is tuck them somewhere out the way.
Yeah, man.
Waiting for the next load of shit to buy. Well, I'm not very still. I'm waiting for a ninja now. Ninja. What else? What have I got on?
Don't think you bought
What
out else, have you?
ninja?
Yeah, I've always
What
bought something.
ninja?
I've always got something. I've got drone landing skids to land on water coming. Me drone. I've got a TV screen thing. They're these things you put on your drone, and you can land on water. They've got these things on it that float, so I can land my drone in water and take off from water.
JJ, can I ask, does that make your drone over 249 grams?
It most definitely does. But I'm not going to be flying it near any buildings. It's for the countryside.
Right,
so I'm fine with that.
Fly it.
I'm not sure how everything works, but I just know.
Oh my god! I've got another boomerang coming. I've already got 1, 2, 3.
JJ, you saying that? I can imagine you launching one of them and it hitting you in the back of the head.
No, I've done the last one I've done. I stuck it in a tree, didn't I? I've done it with my drone. Stuck it in a tree, got it down, and then my boomerang got stuck right up in a tree, and I just paid 30 odd quid for that fucking thing, and I sat there for ages throwing sticks up, knock it down, and it was really hurting my arm because it had to be a big stick. It was well, boom, lovely. Oh my god, I'm looking at an antique Persian saber on telly right now, and I want it.
Oh, you don't go on them, what is it, them shopping channels on telly and all.
Shopping channels on TV are things.
This one's on, that porn thing, where they go in and pawn stuff. Oh my god, look at that. What a sword. I'm sort of crazy.
Yeah, I was looking at that site. I can't remember what one it was that you sent me or told me.
Yeah, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 6 or 7 items still to come.
Yeah, I've been looking at them swords and that. Like,
I love them.
Yeah, they are good, aren't they?
Yeah, it's just like it became an hobby. I mean, I've got one. At first, I told my grandkids, didn't I, that I was a vampire hunter, and started buying a few swords and saying, "Here, look," because they couldn't sleep with ghosts, ghosts and goodies and all this.
Oh, right.
No, I always wanted a sword anyway, so I thought I'd buy a sword and a few things. Say, look, I'm a vampire. And, right, you get a sleep, and they've got swords, and I'll get all them vampires. And next minute, I've got an house full of them. You know,
Wow.
on every
How long
wall.
did it take you to build that collection up?
Couple of years.
Yeah.
Yeah, not long.
Is that one a week?
Well, I think I started about 8 years ago. I've got this one sword,
Yeah.
and then then I did. The addiction went a bit mad in the last couple of years, though. It went a bit crazy, which led me to being
Was it-
arrested for firearms. So
Yeah. Was it the like the lockdown and that? What just made
it
you
was more the lockdown. Yeah,
buy more? Yeah.
it was more the lockdown, and then that's when I got raided by the Customs and Excise, the firearms squad.
Yeah, that was funny. You bought them things and didn't know.
Tasers and fucking CS gas bottles and all that. I was giving them to my neighbours, walking about saying, look at these little key rings. They really have, you know, they've got the stuff in it. I said, oh, I've got these things as well, giving them tasers and that, thinking they were...
You didn't know it was proper stuff?
No, until I'd done it myself with it. Then I think, oh, what is that then? And I pushed it on me, and then all of a sudden I went straight on the deck and I hit myself.
Who wants to hear a funny joke?
I most definitely do, Mr. What's your name? Goosebumps.
Well, this funny joke that I found, right, is heard of two gays putting cement up their bottoms to make a cast. It went horribly wrong.
What was they doing? Putting a car up their ass?
Putting cement up their arse.
Oh my God. Yeah.
What did the toaster say to the slice of bread?
Go on.
I want you inside me.
Why would the toast say to the...
What do you call a blind dinosaur? Did you think he saw us? What do you call a... Go on, you go.
What did the bread say to the toaster? You'll get me hot.
What did... I'm going to make one up there. What did the dead slice of bread say to the other slice of bread? I'm brown bread. I knew you'd get that one.
Only a cockney
would get that. I'm brown bread. Go on. That was a quick thinking one to make up, though, wasn't it? Eh? I've quite enjoyed this, mate. We're going to do this more often. And what we're going to do with it, then, we have to sort out times when all of us, if we could get a group of us people doing lives now and again and talking about a few problems here and there, and then after we've finished our discussions, having a little laugh, I think it'd be a good thing.
Yeah,
it's just what's needed, JJ. When I saw your name, brilliant. It's just what's needed because I knew it wouldn't be nonsense.
Yeah, we can't have nonsense and all that. And hopefully, I mean, we're not going to get a load in at first, but if we can get a few in, then it starts building up and building up.
It's so easy to do. Is to look at that, and I've done it. You get dejected, and I think you need to look at. Well, I look now to the future and think of put the effort in, and it's there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Social X, you do know you was one of the people causing problems in EA's live stream yesterday.
Not guilty. Not guilty. It's a fake name. Wasn't in there.
No, he didn't cause anything. He was just absolutely honest.
Sometimes people make up names and people make up names and use your...
I have evidence in his live stream.
People use your avatar and then come in as you, but it ain't always got to be you. It can be somebody else.
I've got evidence in the live stream. Go watch it.
Was it whose live stream did you say? EA's?
It was EA Audits.
No, not me.
Yesterday.
It definitely wasn't.
It definitely was.
Yeah, but what I'm saying...
wasn't.
Listen, Goose.
Goose, it was someone with a clone name because he doesn't know EA.
It could be someone impersonating him. That's what happens on there.
Didn't you know that, Goose?
No one would be impersonating it. He is clearly lying.
Just let me just say this now, right? But I'm now going to tell you for the third time it's not me. So I've told you. So now you know. Because I'm a
It
society.
is you, though. So don't lie.
Okay.
So let's agree to disagree. It's all good. It's good.
It's agreed.
it's all good in the hood.
I agree with him. I saw you.
Okay, Alan.
It's all right, man.
Listen, don't worry.
Listen,
Probably
guys, I'm
definitely in society actually is a nutter.
Jake, I'm out, mate, because I've got to make a bit of grub and that.
All right, God bless you, mate. I love
Listen,
you.
everyone, like
See you soon.
Jamie, Goose, Amanda, Chris, Pork Chops, have a good one. And everyone in the chat, be good. JJ, well done, mate.
Yep, thank you, brother.
And
Thank you, I appreciate that.
I will send you an email, right? And if you can just let us know by Saturday, I appreciate that, mate.
Yep, definitely. I'll let you know tomorrow, mate. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, no way, no rush anyway. But Saturday, like, it'd be brilliant.
Yeah, definitely, mate.
So it ain't this Saturday.
It's the following Saturday. Yeah, I'm going to phone
23rd.
my daughter and tell her to come and pick me up next
Yeah,
Friday,
check.
and I'll spend it with her.
Yeah, it's the following Saturday. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, JJ, everyone, be good.
See you later, guys.
Be good. Be careful.
Good evening.
Yeah, see you later, mate. God bless you.
Big up, Hammers.
Bye
Do
bye.
you mean BBA's live, Goose?
Oh my God, you're so right, Rocky. Definitely the confusions of a soporific. I'm a soporific instead of a shoporific. Definitely. That's, yeah, we're definitely going to do this more often. I'll tell you that now. I've sussed out how to do it.
Really well, yeah, I've enjoyed it.
Yep. We've had a good chat, haven't we? I might be ending the stream in a minute because I've got to go make some food.
Take some medication.
I need my medications, definitely. I'm going to take them all at once in a minute and hope for the best. Been onward. I feel so much better. See you later, Mags.
Take care, Mags.
See you later, Mags. Love you to bits, sweetie. My little niece, she's lovely. I tell you, she's such a. I've met her. I've been on her house. She's so hospitable. Looked after her mum, who ain't too well. Got loads of kids. She's such a good mother and partner to her partner's cat. Really nice lady. Salty her. Well, like I
I've
said,
always liked the Maggie. She's always been good.
Yeah, she gets a hard time from some of the people in here sometimes, and it's just not fair because it ain't who she is, and they torment the life out of her.
Well,
Yep. Anyway, everyone, stick a load of your links in because I'm going to give it about a few more minutes, and then I'm going to shoot off. So I won't mind them links going in and people.
Robertson to Collinson. Get him some more subs.
That's it. Keep chucking them in, chuck them in, chuck them in. I love you, Megs, always. She's a beautiful young lady. Great family and all. And you wouldn't believe when we went there and she made us so hospitable. It was unbelievable. But just, you know, when you meet people and you just go in and you just know that your family. You just know. You just know. It's just like you're talking as if even though you've met for the first time, you talk like you've known each other years. You know the Apple. In school, you've read that. It's exactly what it was like when I went to the. I think a lot of us have that connection, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you do, though, don't you?
Yeah, I think there's a few of us on there that have that connection. I'm sure of it.
Yeah.
And I'm going to throw. It'd be nice with all because I'll tell you, I've got into some of this drama, and I'm not going to lie, I've got into some of this talking and divisions things. You know, these that and the other, and I have got into it. I'm telling you now. I think it's best if we all do sort of draw the line, work together as a community.
Just peace for all. Let's just everything has to just end.
I think that maybe is the way forward. I've got into the paranoia of it, thinking this one, that one, even people that I really like, and thinking, why is this happening, that happening? Oh my God, it's just like this. I don't want to feel that way no more.
when it's one
No,
guy one
exactly.
day, it's you the next, you know. So it's like, well, if it's all right for one, it's all right for other. It becomes normal.
Yeah, you know, it's sort of like it's becoming normal to feel paranoid about everyone. Do you know what I mean? I mean, what can you say? What can't you say? I don't want to be, you know, sitting there thinking, should I say this or should I say that? Do you know what I'm saying? It's horrible. It's fucking horrible. No way to fucking be.
We're not getting involved in bullshit no more, JD.
No.
If something kicks off on the channel, we're gone.
Exactly. And I think
Yeah.
that's the way forward. That's why we'll have no tolerance on here. And I don't give a fuck. We've got loads of mods now on here. They're all people I know, though. You know what I mean? Who I don't know ain't there, and who I've missed, I'll pick you next time. If there's any trouble, we know who to look to, don't we? Because they're all fucking mods or whatever. And if someone comes in, I'm not making no more mods now. If someone comes in and they start giving it, we need to say, look, you're gone if you start that shit in here. I want their message gone straight away. Everyone to know that. I will not judge you in any way what you do, but it's got to be gone.
To any of it, just
Yeah.
subtly,
I'm not playing them games. Exactly. This is going to be a place where people are going to be safe. And when we do start doing these live, but we're going to be doing it, we're going to organise something. It's a place where men feel it hard to show their feelings. I find it extremely difficult. I've done it today, so now I'm probably going to be a feelings slag even more about my own feelings rather than everyone else's.
Because at the end of the day, your feelings are as valid as anybody else's, whether that's mine, yours, Society X's,
really,
you know,
exactly.
everybody's feelings matter.
That's why I felt fake. It was so easy to concentrate on other people's feelings and making them feel good about themselves. I've totally got about myself. I've got lost in the transition, you know.
Yeah, which is quite easy to do. Very, very easy.
Without that,
especially when you're a parent as well. I think you chuck yourself more into that, don't you, and forget about yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's like that's how I feel that now with my hands. 1-0.
With your hand?
With my hands, yeah, I feel with my hands.
He feels with his hands. That's as far as he gets with feelings. It's a man thing. It's a man thing, isn't it?
Yeah, but listen, I'm thinking about you feeling with your hands here right now, and I don't really want to know what you're feeling.
Thanks, Turkey Twizzlers, brother. I appreciate that, and I will do. Yeah, I will do. I think this has been good. Maybe more people will open up, and if we do a few of these a week, and we just sit and chat, we won't call it this addiction, that, because let's just call it a little chat about whatever we are. Just open up, and we start talking about these things. Maybe do it at times. I'll figure out the times a bit better, so we don't coincide with others. Because when the drama channels open up, you lose everyone. We've lost we lost more than half of our people.
But does it really matter if they're not interested in this?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I'd rather have 20 odd people in here for real that want to talk about this stuff than 50 that don't. So you're exactly right.
Correct. That's correct. That.
But I still don't want to coincide with other people's. I think it's good to be a bit times where it slots. We can stick them in, and it don't coincide with other people's lives, does it? Then.
Well, to be quite honest, I don't think people have got a slot anymore like they used to. Like Audit and only had 6 Dinny and stuff like that. They just throw a live as and when now.
Yeah, is that what it's like now? Okay, so if it's like that,
I mean, I did the 6 o'clock for so long, but it got too much.
Yeah.
I moved it on a little bit more, and again, it was just too much 7 days a week.
We know it's the what's the word? I've started to call it the not the Game of Thrones. What's that other one? Hunger Games. It's the Hunger Games of YouTube on it. It's crazy.
Yeah. I'm definitely not going to call it the Game of Thrones.
Yeah, just do his own thing. Bang the live on when you want, Uncle JJ, and that's what I say.
Well, we will have that now and again, and just have a little chat and maybe get something going here.
Yeah, and if people want to come and watch, they'll come and watch, won't they? Simple as. If they don't want to listen to bullshit that's going on in another channel, all arguing and bickering, they'd want a chill chat, and they'll come in here, wouldn't they?
Yeah, I'd much prefer that. Like, I'll tell you what, it's a lot better for the peace of mind for me.
Good.
Sometimes you see two people arguing, people that you fucking love, you love them both, and you're thinking, fuck me, you're sort of in the middle, aren't you? Who do you say you feel? And you become the mediator, and it fucking gives you an headache.
Life's too short for bullshit.
Exactly.
Oh, lovely saying. Life's too short. That'd be my next title. Life's
Life
too
is
short for
too short
bullshit.
for
I love that.
Comments, JJ, and other. He's getting something to think about, something to occupy the mind, you know, and he's putting it into YouTube Short, you know, and he's helping.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, I've got one for you, JJ. I'm going to make a new T-shirt for myself, you know, when I go fishing.
Go on.
Right, and it's going to say on the front, "My rod's that big, it makes fish come."
I like that.
I think it'll be a cracking T-shirt, that.
Yeah, it's a top seller. It's a top seller.
Yeah, definitely, Chris. Outlaw King, 100%. Yeah. And what I mind as well is if I do throw these lives, I'm not the only host. I would like other people to host it as well on my channel, and I'll bring you up, and you can be the host as well. That would be good to have swap and change rather than the same person all the time, you know. Who's doing the this and that? Because I like that. I like it when everyone gets a little lead part in things rather than you know, rather than the same person all the time.
Yeah, it's like us on a Friday, isn't it? There's three of us that host it, and well, there was four, weren't there?
Exactly. That's very that's a good point. You know, when it's going yours, you had the three of you getting it on one of those. It's good to bring different flavours into the mix instead of hearing the same.
Yeah, you'd have to get the three ninjas on, won't you?
Yep.
Yeah, well, we've had the three amigos. We've got we're on in a minute, aren't we? Only Fools and Horsemen.
Who's that? Who's the Only Fools and Horsemen?
Yeah, because we called the Horsemen before, the Four Horsemen, so we changed it now. I'm obviously Rodney because I'm a plonker, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's Only Fools and Horsemen now.
Yeah. Cool, yeah.
Absolutely brilliant. Okay then, guys, I'm gonna let loose now.
In a bit, mate. Thanks for
yeah, thanks, guys. Thanks for all coming in. I just want to throw out a massive thank you because you've sort of like been a lifeline for me today, and I feel like a weight off my head. So thanks, guys. Thank you all for coming. And
big love, JJ. Take care, everybody. Have a great evening.
All right,
I'll speak to you all soon. Bye.
You know where I am, JJ. You know where phone is, brother.
Always. I will in future remember that. All right. I'll see you later, guys. Bye bye.
See you later, buddy.